Also, there should be more KOs.
Yeah, definitely.
No
Too
gloves.
much defense. There's too much defense.
Yeah.
I want more.
They should be standing up and just throwing. Fists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be a much better sport.
Like boxing?
Yeah, bigger gloves.
No. yeah. I'm dumb.
On today's Pardon My Take, we have two great interviews. We have our good friends Alex Caruso and Baker Mayfield together. That is something we do Chill Week. Now, it's a Chill Week tradition. We get an NBA player and a NFL quarterback. Last year we did Josh Allen and our good friend Blake Griffin, who is officially 5-time Blake of the Year. This year it's Alex Caruso and Baker Mayfield. We also have MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred. So that's our second commissioner, PFT. We've almost got them all.
2 down. Goodell, balls in your court, bro.
We got to get Bettman, and then he's got no choice to complete it. We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of bad movies, which will surely be contentious. We also are going to talk
Bad movies.
Good bad movies. Good bad movies. You said bad movies.
Bad movies that are.
It's already contentious.
It's the best, worst movies.
It's the Mount Rushmore bad movies. What did I say? Yeah, but Mount Rushmore bad movies implies that they're good because they're on the Mount Rushmore bad movies.
Bad movies that are
bad
also
movies
good.
that are good.
Okay. Bad movies was the text that was sent. I'm ready for it either way. I'm ready.
This is going to be the most contentious.
It will be. I'm ready for it. I think we're all on the same page. I was Mount Rushmore implies good.
Best bad movies.
Yeah. Mount Rushmore implies good.
Hank, read the text.
Best bad movies.
Best bad movies.
All right, perfect. We're ready to go.
Yep, ready.
We're going to talk Open Championship. We got Who's Back of the Week, and it's all brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. Get in the game. Best ball is live at DraftKings. $15 million is on the line with real stakes and real excitement. Best ball is the biggest fantasy contest at DraftKings. We're talking a $15 million guaranteed prize pool with 2 millionaires being crowned for first and second place. Play season-long fantasy football the DraftKings way with Best Ball. There's no waiver wires, no roster management. You get bigger rosters so injuries won't end your season. Just draft your team and you're set. If a shot at winning a share of $15 million isn't enough to get you excited, check this out. DraftKings is offering everyone a draft one, get one special. Your $20 entry fee scores you a bonus ticket. Download the DraftKings app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball 15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of 2 millionaires only on DraftKings. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app and use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball 15 millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of 2 millionaires only on DraftKings. Today is Monday, July 21st, and Scottie Scheffler is the fucking man.
He is the man. Before we get into golf, though, I should say this out loud. This is our last Monday show without football.
Oh.
Until February.
We got football next week?
We got the Hall of Fame game.
On Sunday night?
No, I'm saying it's the last Monday show that's not in a football week.
When is the Hall
There
of
is
Fame?
Football next Thursday night.
Got it.
This is the last full week
of no football
on
the show
until February.
Got it.
Pretty
Love
fucking cool.
Oh, Hank.
Jumping the gun a little bit.
No,
I thought it was the last
Next Monday you're
Hank-
still not going to be talking about
he's
football.
right. Hank's right on that. I
Hank-
thought you meant the last Monday show we don't talk football.
You're jumping the gun.
But Hank,
that was a little jump.
Hank hates it when we say that football's back.
It's not.
You hate it.
It won't be back next Monday either.
Shut the
He's
fuck
right.
up,
He's
Hank.
right on that. But we will next week
Yeah.
have football, which we will not talk about for more than maybe 3 minutes because they don't even play the second stringers in the
Yes,
Hall of
third
Fame
strings,
game.
yeah.
Third stringer. Scottie Scheffler's the man.
He is the man.
He
big time.
absolutely dominated the Open Championship. Won -17. Port Rush did not show up. That was also the wind.
Yeah.
Those courses, from the little I know about links golf in the UK or Northern Ireland or Ireland, you pretty much need the wind. Otherwise, it's not as tough of a course.
Maybe some harder rain, some
Yeah.
big fat rain. But there was not that much to see from Portrush. The only cool thing that the course did this week was it unearthed a second ball when Rory hit that one shot. Pretty crazy.
So I was watching that live.
Dead ball.
I thought he had fucked up and picked up his ball. I was
Yeah.
like, why did he just do that? And also, holy shit, Rory just hit a shot that I hit a million times when I golf. And then that just shows how good Rory is that he knew right away that wasn't his ball. Of course, he flushed it, but that was cool.
It was awesome.
That ball had been there forever.
Yeah, I want to know what the marking on that ball was. I want to know what the procedures like. Do they have people before these tournaments that go through all the weeds, all the fescue, and they just pull out old balls?
That thing was buried.
It was buried. It was, I'd say, maybe 4 inches underground. So,
Yeah.
like the earth has evolved since that ball plugged in there.
But when he picked it up, I was just like, holy shit, what is he doing right now? Do you have that same feeling, Hank?
I thought that was his shot for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he just mishit it, and now he's going to be penalized. Nope. Second ball. It's kind of like when it happens, at Wrigley when a second ball pops out of the ivy.
Yeah,
When you hit one into the ivy and there's two balls that
little
come out.
time capsule.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, Rory should also feel bad because Rory has unleashed Scottie Scheffler on the world by encouraging him to change his putter 2 years ago.
Yep.
So I looked up some of the stats. Scottie Scheffler, before he changed the putter, he was like 170th on the PGA Tour in strokes gained putting.
He's awesome at putting.
This week, he was number 1.
Yeah.
He was the best. And since changing to the new putter, he's hovered like top 20.
Yeah.
So, Rory, you fucked everything up, buddy.
He also, we said this after the Masters when Rory was saying, like, hey, this might unleash Scottie, and it has unleashed Scottie. It's the year of Scottie, wins his second major of the year. It's also crazy to put in perspective that February 13th, 2022, I bring up that date. Why? That was Scottie Scheffler's first PGA Tour win. That's just 3.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like, I think it's, we've had this conversation before, Scottie Scheffler, how good he is, and also how much older and like dignified he looks to his age. What is he like 29 still? I think he's 29.
He turns 30 on the Sunday of the U.S. Open next year.
Right.
It's the only major that he hasn't won yet.
It feels like he's been around forever because he's been so dominant in these 3.5 years. But yeah, he is his first win on tour was 3.5 years ago, and he has 17 wins. He's been awesome. He's been awesome.
It was the exact same number of days between his first major win and his fourth major win as it took Tiger Woods between his first major win and his fourth major win.
So I'm happy you brought that up because I wanted to talk about this because Scottie was so good at the Open that we had nothing to talk about. So naturally it became Scottie versus Tiger.
Is he Tiger?
And then that stat came out that it was the exact same amount of days. It was 1,719 days, I believe, was in between the first and the fourth.
Yep.
It also was the exact same, I think, number of starts for him and Rory in terms of their fourth major win, and then Rory had like 30 more starts to get his fifth.
Yeah.
But the only reason I wanted to bring this up is because it did become Scottie versus Tiger. And yes, that is a crazy stat that it took them, 1,197 days between their first major and their fourth major. Tiger Woods then won the next two majors that he played in.
And Tiger Woods at that point got the Tiger Slam.
Yeah, those were the next two to get the Tiger Slam.
Yeah.
So that was his fifth major was to get the PGA Championship, and then his sixth major was to get the Masters, and they were literally the next two starts. So I'm not saying that Scottie can't be Tiger, but we got to pump the brakes on Scottie as Tiger because I saw also there was a bunch of stats going around where they picked like a 3-year window. It's basically Scottie's last 3.5 years and Tiger 2020 or 2002 to 2005, which is just that's erasing his slam.
Right.
And I went and looked, and again, I love Scottie Scheffler. I hope he is Tiger because that would be awesome for golf. But it also is a good reminder of like I think people need to remember how awesome Tiger Woods was. So Scottie has 134 PGA starts. He's won 17 times. He has 4 majors. Tiger, in his first 134 PGA starts, had 32 wins and 8 majors. So almost double on both, just showing how crazy he is. Tiger also, in his first 250 PGA starts, won 71 times, and he finished top 3 115 times. Almost half the time he was top 3. And he had more major wins, 14, than he had missed cuts, 13. That's his first 250 starts. Also, Tiger Woods. We mentioned the slam. Tiger had a 27 start stretch in 99 and 2000. 27 starts. How many tournaments did he win, Hank? 27. These are PGA Tour events. 27 starts. How many did he win the
11.
tournament? 16.
That's insane.
Including 4 majors. Think about that for a second. He literally would just win 65% of the time that they would have a PGA Tour event for that like year.
You can do all these advanced stats. I go off one, and that's the Chipotle quotient, and that's what percentages of Chipotles could Tiger Woods walk into and be able to eat a meal without being recognized. It was probably like 0%.
0%.
Scottie Scheffler is batting 50% in his own city.
That's true.
Right now.
That's true. The another crazy Tiger stat, because there's so many of them. And again, love Scottie. Scottie won, so this is his 10th consecutive tournament win when holding the outright 54-hole lead. Basically, if he's winning the first 3 days, he's going to win the tournament. How many times do you think Tiger Woods did it?
30.
Consecutive.
20.
37.
Jesus.
37 consecutive times Tiger Woods had the 54-hole lead and won the tournament. And then the another crazy one, Tiger Woods won 5 PGA Tour events in a row 3 separate times.
That's crazy.
5 in a row 3 separate times.
Yeah, you're right. The only thing that you can talk about when it becomes a lopsided victory is like, is this man Tiger Woods?
It's not
like
fair to
whenever
Scottie,
we have a
right.
young NBA player that's
Right.
coming up, the only thing we can think to say, like, is this guy Michael Jordan's son?
Right.
Because he was really good. Like, when you watch a guy dominate golf, you're like, is this the same as we felt with Tiger Woods? It's not going to be the same. Tiger Woods was just unreal. And I think Scottie has to stay ranked number 1 in the world for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
To equal Tiger's reign, right?
And obviously Scottie doesn't care about this because it's not he seems like maybe the most grounded, well-adjusted athlete ever. The quote he gave before the tournament, he obviously people took it different ways where he's like, I win a major and I'm happy for a couple minutes. Mm-hmm. He kind of cleaned it up or explained it better today where he's just like, look, I love golf. Like reaching this pinnacle is incredible, but if everything in my life was defined by golf, well, then maybe he would be Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
But like that's
the difference.
He's very it's actually incredible for an athlete to be able to say that. Like, I'm really, really good and I love winning and I love competing, but I have more in life that gives me fulfillment and fills my heart. And that also really has to suck for everyone who Scottie's going against. Because he's basically like, winning another major is awesome, but you know what's even better? Having a family,
being a well-rounded human being. Tiger was never really a well-rounded human being. I don't think that anybody said, like, when he was dominant, that this guy, he really got it all. With Scottie, though, I didn't take it when he was saying, like, my family, all that stuff. I didn't take it to mean that he doesn't love golf. I think
Neither did I.
I think he's a fucking psycho who loves golf.
Correct.
But he's even more of a psycho who loves his family.
And also understands that if golf is the only thing that defines you, he's on an incredible streak right now, but there'll be a streak where he's not on an incredible streak. And if golf is the only thing that defines you, then you just become a depressed person and you have no meaning in your life. And it's pretty good that he's got the wherewithal to be like, I have meaning. I find meaning in a lot of different places.
All right, so Tiger Woods against Scottie Scheffler, match play, 18 at Augusta, both in their primes. Tiger minus 180.
Dude, Tiger used to, and Scottie's getting close to this, but I remember
Tiger did it all with crabs too, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I remember this because Scottie, I think, what was he before this tournament? Was he like plus 350,
plus 400,
plus 400?
He's plus 450.
There were many tournaments where Tiger, it was even money, and it was just like it was Tiger versus the field. It was the bet you were making, and I think it's also what we do. We do it in all sports because we want the thing that we thought we'd never see again to be something we're seeing again, where we say, oh, watching Tiger in his prime was an insane, almost religious experience. We want that to happen again. And Scottie might get there because he's starting off in a way that, like, if he stacks up if he duplicates these next 3.5 years the same as these last 3.5 years, he still wouldn't be as dominant as Tiger, but it would be pretty damn close.
You know what the difference is? with Scottie, when he's winning these tournaments, we want there to be drama at the end.
Well, that's kind of what Tiger did
We don't know, but I think it was totally different. I think with Scottie, it's like you want there to be drama in the final round. After it's kind of a boring final round, Scottie just keeps making par putts when you think he might slip up, and he ends up winning the whole thing. We're like, it would have been nice if it was closer at the end. With Tiger Woods, when you were watching Tiger, you were tuning in specifically to watch Tiger beat the fuck out of everybody.
Correct.
Like, you got more excited the more lopsided that the fight got.
Yeah.
Scottie hasn't gotten to that place yet.
No.
I don't know that he will.
I don't know if he will either, but he's awesome. And it's very cool to see him be as dominant as he's been.
I think it could turn into like a Jordan LeBron thing too, where Scottie could just play more and get better stats.
Yeah.
But people will always be like, it's just not Tiger.
We should also say that, I mean, Scottie probably is playing against tougher opponents.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the Tiger effect.
All people inspired by Tiger.
Correct. Are here. And so there's that's absolutely should be stated. And again, this is 0% slight on Scottie because I love him. It's just that Tiger we just need to remember every now and then how incredible Tiger was.
Yeah.
And just how insane that stretch. I mean, again, what did I say? Was it 27 starts and he won 16 of them?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
That's insane. 27 start stretch where he won 16 tournaments, including 4 majors. That's so stupid.
I do think all the perspective stuff helps Scottie when it comes to his bounce back stats.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the stat that they put out where it's like if he hits a bogey, 36% of the time, the next hole he's going to make a birdie.
Yeah,
and just wipe it out.
Yeah, there was it was like,
and the tour average is I think 13%, and he does it over a third of the time.
Because there was that stretch today when I was watching where it was, I think he was up 8 early, and 8 strokes, and then it was I was like I walked back to the TV and it was like 4.
Yeah,
he said, "Oh shit, this could be something," and then he just corrected it. Right,
and then he had like 2 long par putts, like 10, 15 footers that he made. And it was just over. It was over. Also, shout out to Gotterup.
Yes.
He's like a European genius. He's great in Scotland, great in Northern Ireland. Probably might be listening to part of my take right now.
Confirmed AWL.
Shout out Oklahoma. Big year for Oklahoma.
Yeah. So Chris Gotterup, who we'll definitely have to have on at some point, 10 days ago, his career earnings was $2,700,000, and then this past 10 days he won $2,700,000.
That rocks.
So he just doubled his career earnings.
What are taxes
in 10
like
days.
when you win over in the UK?
I feel like you just don't have to pay them.
Yeah, you just leave town.
That's just not
like
that's
just
not
don't
real.
Just don't go back.
Yeah, that's just not real. Also, I would say that Scottie is starting to get a little bit of the Tiger, like you can't beat Tiger on Sunday when he's up. Obviously, I talked about the 10 consecutive. That was his 10th consecutive. The Hao-Tung Lee, who he played with.
Mm-hmm. I like that guy.
Yeah, he said, admitted he could be playing for second. He said, "I'm actually quite looking forward to it. 4 shots behind, kind of like play for second, especially play with the world number 1. I just try to play my best out there and hopefully make something happen."
Yeah,
that was before the round.
Yeah,
he's like, "Yeah, I'm just out there, just gonna try to." And I think he asked Scottie for like tips, and he was like, "Can we like play together when I come to the PGA Tour?"
And he looked like he was having a great time out there.
Yeah, he did.
He was like smiling, laughing. He knew that he wasn't going to beat Scottie. No one was going to beat Scottie.
Do we think the other 2 things I had was I feel like the broadcast was trying to will Rory a little bit.
Oh yeah,
too.
The fans.
Oh yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. Scottie was demolished.
The scene on 18 on Saturday, they was acting like he was Sunday and he was winning. Like,
yeah,
this is one of the greatest scenes I've ever seen in sports.
It was a little much.
Yeah.
Also, Bryson might have figured out links golf.
He did. He actually figured it out before the opening round, and then he forgot it during the opening round, but then he figured it out again.
For the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, the stinger that he hit like in the practice round that topped out at, I think it was like 30 feet in the air, hit it like 190 miles an hour. That was a 6 shot, but has he figured out links golf?
He might have.
Thursday would have begged to differ.
Because, yeah, what was he shot a 78, and then he followed it up with a 65, 68, 64. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So he could have been in the mix if he hadn't shot that 78.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you guys. Is Bennett Scheffler the most well-known baby currently?
Yeah.
Every Sunday.
I would say it's like
Riley Curry status.
Yeah, he had his moment when he fell, which was very cute.
Riley was like Tiger, and now Bennett is like Scottie.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's everywhere. The fall was very funny, holding the trophy. It seems like he's He's gotten used to holding championship trophies.
It's literally every Sunday.
He's really good at it.
Yeah.
He's better than Colin Morikawa at holding championship trophies.
That's got to be like 20 years from now, you just have a collage of all the trophies he held.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool as a baby.
I also like how right after these rounds are done, right after he wins the championships, his wife just hands him the baby like, baby, you're on baby duty right now.
Yeah. I wonder if we should try to get Bennett on. I wonder if Bennett is getting bored of it. We can ask Scottie next time he comes on. Mm-hmm. Is he bored of all these trophies?
Well, does Bennett have the perspective? Does he love his family more than he loves championship trophies?
What if Bennett was like secretly boss baby and he was coaching Scottie and we just didn't know?
Whispering?
Yeah. What if he's the mastermind behind all of this?
Yeah. I don't know. Is Bennett?
I'm not ruling it out.
Is Bennett?
And it has nothing to do with the fact that I watched Boss Baby 4 times this weekend with my kids.
Is Bennett further ahead right now than Charlie Woods was? At the same age?
How old is Charlie Woods?
Was he 18, 17?
Charlie Woods is 16. He was born in 2009. Yeah, no, Bennett's way ahead. Because 2009 is when Tiger started to, I think that was Navy SEALs Tiger.
When did he come back? Also, the craziest thing about Tiger Woods that people forget is he was by far the best golfer in the world. And he just decided, I'm going to change my entire swing.
And be a Navy SEAL.
And then he was great with his new swing.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Charlie Woods has only seen one major victory from his dad.
So Bennett's
him. Bennett's got 2, right? Or does he have 3? I think he has 2. I think he's like 1 year old. So he doubled it up today.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, because 2009 was, I think, when it all started to, I think that was the Thanksgiving. Yeah. All kind of went bad. Mm-hmm. It would be funny if history just repeated itself and Scottie was just Tiger that way, too.
He was just really good at hiding it. Because when the Tiger stuff happened, I don't think anybody, it was a massive story, but I don't think anyone was like, oh my gosh, this doesn't seem like Tiger Woods that I know. It was I can see Tiger being a psycho and going down that road.
Oh, I disagree. I remember being shocked.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he was like the perfect advertiser, like, the on every single commercial, had the family, had the supermodel wife. That was shocking. That was shocking. It was definitely. I think because we learned everything after, we kind of misremember, but I remember being like, what the fuck?
But I think Scottie would be more.
I remember thinking that it was like, oh, he just got in a fender bender, like no big deal.
That's how they
not his
put it out
yeah. And then when you slowly figure it out, you're like, oh shit, it's way worse than that. Also, we did a bad job. I'll take my hand up here. Phil Mickelson should have won Take of the Year because his tweet from March, here's a hot take, does Scottie win in 2025 before the Ryder Cup? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Also, that's Phil saying that Phil just is saying Ryder Cup because he can't say Europe's going to win.
Yeah.
So he really wanted to say, does Scottie win at all in 2025? No.
Yeah.
But he had to have a little pride. He was like, hopefully Keegan will give me a call and I'll play well enough that I'll somehow make a team.
I'm so excited for the Ryder Cup.
It's going to be awesome.
So excited.
Well,
you're not, Hank?
I'm excited.
We might be in trouble.
I'm excited. It's going to be a war.
Okay,
we might be in trouble.
But it's going to be back against the wall.
So if it was Captain Hank, if you were the consigliere to Keegan Bradley, what do you tell him?
I trust Keegan. That's what I'm excited for.
No, but what do you tell him?
Trust yourself.
Trust yourself. Use the crowd. Get hot.
But in terms of the selections?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Max Homa.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, absolutely. Hank.
For sure.
Why did you think about that?
I didn't.
You thought about that for a half second.
I was thinking as Keegan, but I trust Keegan. Keegan's going to do the right thing.
Got her up?
This website says we have a 54.8% chance of winning.
Got her up? Well, we do have to always remember that it's being played when you played in the home country almost always wins, and there's going to be 20,000 Stu Feiners and Frank Flemings going nuts.
What were those brothers at the Yankees game? The Copo Bianco?
Yeah.
We got to get the Copo Bianco brothers out there.
With golf gloves?
Yeah, with golf gloves.
Trying to grab balls?
Yeah.
Here's a crazy stat. If you bet Scottie Scheffler to win every single week starting this year, $100, how much would you be up?
10 grand.
No, 185.
Wow.
Because he lost a bunch and he's always a short favorite.
Yeah. Well, nothing will make you feel like a bigger genius than betting on Scottie Scheffler to win a major championship.
Yeah, I know.
And then hitting it. Like, I feel like I figured out Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Las
so
Vegas
easy.
is mine. I saw Scottie Scheffler plus 450 on Wednesday, and I was like, yeah, that seems pretty good.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Take a taste.
Turns out I really know gambling.
Yeah, you do. It's a great bet.
It's that simple.
Okay, where do we want to go next? Because I have two stories that I don't fully understand that maybe we can figure out as a team.
I think one of them might be my Who's Back of the Week.
Is that WNBA?
No.
Oh, the NFLPA guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one don't fully understand, so we'll go do that. WNBA don't fully understand, and they had their All-Star game.
Yep.
They wore shirts that said pay us what you owe us.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a war online of they're losing $40 million a year, but also they're not. And I never understand any of the math behind, because this is like classic owner shit where they'll, if you talk to MLB owner, they'll be like, yeah, I'm losing money every single fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they probably should get paid more, but I also don't know anything about how any of the financials work.
The economics behind it.
Correct.
I do know that they're expanding as a league.
Yep.
And I know that the CBA was ratified like a year ago.
Okay.
But that didn't take into account the Caitlin Clark factor. So the league's going to be growing. TV rights are going to be growing. But
merchandise
is.
It feels like they're making a lot more money.
You know what they should do? There should be like 1 week a year, and this can go across all sports, where all the jersey sales, 100% of that money goes to the player whose jersey it is.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, if you move the needle, we're going to give you a week, see what your fans do.
I like that.
And then the fans can wear I sponsored this player.
I also just go off gut. Like, does this number make sense? Do you guys have off the top of your head what the each team's salary cap is in the WNBA? Do you have a guess?
Like per year?
Per year.
6 figures.
No, it's not 6 figures.
I'm going to go with $5 million.
1.5 million.
That's not that. That's close to 6 figures.
That's
It is.
500,000 off.
It's 6 figures away from being 6 figures.
Yeah. I feel like that should be like 3 million. I don't know.
That sounds like a good deal.
I don't know.
Take on that.
I'm just going off gut. Like I happen to agree with the shirt because I went gut check. 1.5 million feels too low.
It does feel like we've been talking about them more in the past, 18 months.
Caitlin Clark effect.
To the point where they if you were to ask me what the average salary was, I would not obviously guess that it was as low as it is.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll figure that out. I know that teams you're paying what, $250 million for an expansion franchise now?
Yep.
So they're not paying $250 million for something that's going to lose the money.
You'd think.
That's what rich people do, is they buy stuff that's expensive because they're going to make even more money off of it.
Yeah. It was also
NFL teams or sports teams, NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, they'll never tell you exactly what the cost of their operations are.
Yeah.
You're never going to get that. They will lie, they'll cry poor, and they'll use that to try to suppress salaries. So I don't know. Yeah, sure, give them a raise. $3 million sounds good.
It just has boiled down to a quote tweet war.
Yeah.
Who can quote tweet the picture of them saying "pay us what you owe us" with more facts that I might believe in the moment, and then I'll be like, well, let me look into this a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like the league's on the up and up, and they could probably adjust it.
I did see Kelsey Plum take a little shot at Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, that was.
He said it seemed
that was mean girl shit.
It seemed that Team Caitlin Clark. What do you mean? Mean Girl, the pods. Yeah.
Done.
She said Team Caitlin Clark, they did not seem to pay much attention during the meeting when they were talking about the shirts that they were.
No, she said they didn't attend.
Oh, she said not to be a tattletale butt.
But
which is
they weren't very present, which I think meant they were distracted during the meeting that they were at.
No, so the story I read into it more. I think they invited Team Clark 10 minutes before, and they didn't come because they got invited 10 minutes before. But they also wore the shirts. So who cares?
Yeah, they end up wearing the shirt. Why are you telling on them after?
Play the clip. It was a very
she didn't want to be a tattletale.
It was Mean Girl. And then who's that? Ionescu?
Sabrina.
She came correct. She was like, "Why would you fucking say that?
Yeah.
Like, you idiot." Kelsey Plum.
That was a very powerful moment. We didn't, at least as players, we didn't know that was going to happen. So I think it was kind of like a genuine surprise. But the T-shirt. Just United Front was determined this morning that we had a meeting for, and not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that.
They didn't go.
But no, we were just we had a very that really needed to be mentioned. I'm trying to make a situation light. Okay.
No.
Good job. Good job taking the air out.
Big time. That's also such a knowing now that they invited him 10 minutes before. That's a setup.
Yeah.
You set him up.
I kind of respect them being just outwardly being like, I fucking hate Caitlin Clark. That's there's no pettiness about it.
No, but she's not. She should say that.
That's the only way that you would say something is because you.
But then she tried to be like, "Oh, I'm trying to make a light situation. Like, just own it." And it's very funny because you're saying, "Pay us what you owe us," and then also taking a shot at Caitlin Clark. We wouldn't even be having this discussion if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark.
So it was Team Clark. So it was like there were two different all-star teams.
Correct.
And Caitlin Clark had one team. She's saying 0 members of Team Caitlin Clark. Not like Caitlin Clark and her managerial team or like her marketing representatives.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they were also invited 10 minutes before.
Yeah.
So they didn't come to a meeting that they got the pity invite.
This is a lot of drama about a T-shirt.
It's just so funny because it's like a unified moment, and then you got to be the mean girl.
I definitely took that as Caitlin Clark's like management team.
No,
I did not.
Team Clark is the other all.
Yep. That makes a lot more sense and a lot less petty.
Like the Shaq OGs.
It would be like none of it was because
like
they were
Shaq
obviously
OGs
on the other.
showed
Yeah. Shaq OGs.
Shout out to Shaq OGs. Okay. What else happened in? Well, we could talk a little baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball.
We're getting close to the trade deadline. Hank, the Cubs beat the Red Sox 2 out of 3.
Yep. I went the 2 games they lost.
Oh, you're bad luck.
Bad luck.
Brewers caught the Cubs in the Central. Max, you can tell me if this is stupid. You're a baseball guy. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad premonition. The Cubs are very good. They are the best record in the NL, tied with the Brewers. Also, the Dodgers kind of low-key stink, maybe?
Nah, like
they are right now.
Yeah, but they don't stink.
They weren't going to lose a game this year.
They're losing games right now. Would you feel good about a team knowing you need pitching at the trade deadline and then the GM saying, we have a good enough team to be an electric team that's playing deep in October. To do that, we have to stay healthy. We have to do the little things. We know we have the talent. We don't have to get lucky. We just have to play really, really well. Would that make you a little concerned?
Yeah, our GM is saying the exact same thing, and we just signed a 40-year-old reliever who was basically retired.
Yeah,
setting the table, like $5 million.
Setting the table for being like, we're probably not. We're gonna do one thing, but we're not gonna do the thing that you think we're gonna do.
Isn't this guy like a 3-time Philly?
Yes,
like he's been on and off.
The
third
time that he'll be on the Phillies.
Yeah,
who is it?
David Robertson. He's 40. He's 40.
He's a free agent.
He was a free agent.
He did like a showcase in Rhode Island, and the Phillies signed him. But I think he was pretty good last year.
He's 40 and he hasn't pitched all year.
I'm 40.
40 is
but like
he's a dinosaur.
It's so funny that you said that. Like
I'm 40.
Dinosaur.
I was really fucking good when I did the pitching challenge that you're going to do eventually.
Yeah, did I say that? Did I say that on here? Or did I say that privately?
No, you haven't.
No one knows what you're talking about.
No one knows what you're talking about. You're never doing this.
I've been reaching. I've reached out to a couple teams. Dates aren't working out.
Okay.
Dates aren't working out. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's funny you have that quote because I'm pretty sure our GM has the exact same quote about our lineup. It's like, this is a lineup that can win in October.
Yeah, and you know what they're doing.
Well.
They're just setting you up. So they're just like, hey, I know everyone's talking about this. We're not going to do as much as you think.
But isn't it kind of true, though?
Yeah.
Like it could be true that if your team's good, why try to mess anything up?
Because we have 4 starters right now?
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
Yeah. And you need 5.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get one back, but still, you probably need another one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bullpen games.
Just throw all the bullpen. Everything you got. Did you have fun?
Yeah. Wrigley Bleachers Friday afternoon.
The best. Did you take your top off?
Did not take the top off.
Why?
I don't know. I should have.
You should have.
Did you have a beer bat?
Did have a beer bat.
Nice. Did you win the 50-50?
Beer snake. Did not win the 50-50 either night.
Max, did you ever check the 50-50 of the one that you tried to parade in my face? I knew you wouldn't.
Didn't look at it. I had no idea. I probably won.
Max went to a Cubs game was like 3 weeks ago and tweeted was like, I'm probably going to win this. And then I texted him and I was like, hey, check the ticket. I'm pretty sure that's like a 3-week 50-50.
That's bullshit.
And he was so mad.
I agree.
It is bullshit. I've been banging the drum about this. It's bullshit what they've done.
I would love to know the amount of winners that don't accept the prize. That has to be why they do it.
I think they have your information, so they might reach out to you.
How do they have my information?
Because your credit card.
Is that true? Is that how that works?
I think so. Then you get an email too.
Just load it into your account.
I have no idea. Okay. I literally have no idea.
Oh,
I remember I was like waiting for the set. I was like waiting for the 7th inning. I was like, when are they going to announce this? When are they going to announce this? And then I got the text. So you were like, you're not getting that till Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck by Sunday.
You should show up just randomly and be like, I'm here for my 50-50.
Actually,
I lost my ticket.
You think I could check?
Yeah, you can see past winnings.
All right, I'll get back to you.
All right. Well, actually, no, Max, we have one other thing, the Eagles Super Bowl rings. Should we talk about them?
Sick. I
really, really wanted to come in here and make a case for the wings flapping out to be fucking like lame and stupid and like what happened to the good old days with the Super Bowl ring. But every time they pop out, I'm like, damn, that's cool.
It's pretty sick.
I can't do anything about it.
It looks a little bit like a mustache.
It's just,
but it's cool.
Mustaches are also cool.
Listen, I would
Isn't
say
that growth though, Max? I literally wanted to come in here and try to fight you over this, and I was like, but then I kept on watching it, and I was like, I can't say anything because I think that's really cool that they did that.
I think making fun of a team for having a lame Super Bowl ring that's even too big of a loser move for me to do.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
It's so stupid. Your Super Bowl ring sucks.
I wanted to.
I have a take.
Yeah.
I have a negative take about it.
Okay.
I feel like this should be an in-season thing.
In a game?
Isn't there like a pregame thing that like you?
That's the banner night.
Night. I feel like you should get them that day.
Well, then you have
but then they have
lot of guys that are on different teams.
Yeah.
Like NBA does that, but
I think that's what I was.
Actually, MLB I believe does it as well.
Yeah.
I think they do too.
Yeah.
I think there's something about like it's just another game to get excited.
Banner night.
I know banner night will be.
Cowboys. Are we under? How many days away are we? Can we get a countdown?
Football's back.
Can we get a? Can we get a? We should get a.
We got 7 weeks.
Zach, we need a clock in this studio, and we'll name it the Ryan Russillo clock, and we're gonna count down till kickoff of week 1.
Okay, we can do that.
And then as soon as week 1 kicks off, I want a new countdown for week 1 of 2026.
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited.
So excited. Football's back.
Same.
Speaking of football being back, you know what also is back, PFT?
The snack wrap.
The snack wrap. McDonald's snack wrap. This segment is brought to you by McDonald's. Ever since the snack wrap was removed from the McDonald's menu, the fans have been relentless to get it back, traveling to different countries to get it on foreign menus, making petitions, posting every day until it came back, creating accounts around it, Facebook support groups, making memes about how life would be different if the snack wrap came back. And people have been obsessing over it for 9 years. Maybe it's had a hold on the fans because the snack wrap is the perfect bite in the palm of your hand, featuring the juicy white meat chicken, refreshing shredded lettuce, melty cheese, and creamy ranch, all wrapped up in a soft tortilla. Fans were so relentless to get it back, McDonald's had no choice but to bring it back. So snack wrap is back and now available with one of 2 sauces, ranch or spicy. The spicy snack wrap has a spicy pepper sauce. And because the snack wrap is back, we're bringing back an old segment, Hurt or Injured. And guess what? Our snack wrap, McDonald's snack wrap, hurt or injured, Justin Herbert, because he's wearing red contact lenses.
Pretty crazy looking.
Like his eyes are red?
Wasn't that
not a drug guy.
Didn't they have those like in like 08, I want to say Nike did the Max line or whatever it was?
It's been a big thing. I've seen it pop off. Like it's for some sort of like sports initiative back in the 2000s, but then it became a thing that goth kids were wearing in like the 2010s.
I have a memory of just Kyle Vanden Bosch. So that's the red eyes that pop in my head right away.
So these were instead of the visor, right? He said he didn't like to wear the visor anymore because he has to wipe it off.
Right.
So now he's just wearing prescription red contacts.
That's supposed to make the light look better. I don't know. Hurt or injured though.
It sounds bad.
It sounds soft.
If you're wearing red contact lenses to try to be more intimidating.
Yeah.
Like he could just wear normal contacts.
It's going to be great for memes.
Yeah. Shane, hurt or injured, Justin Herbert, your quarterback, wearing red contact lenses.
Hurt? I feel like that's less bad than injured.
Are you worried at all about this?
Not at all.
Okay.
Jared Verse was like the first guy to do it, and he had a pretty good year last year.
Don't you think maybe it would be nice if Najee Harris had taken eye protection a little bit more seriously?
I do, yeah.
What is the latest with Najee Harris?
He's on the PUP list, I think.
No, he's on non-football injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Chargers didn't see his injury before he reported to camp, which was like 2 weeks after the injury happened.
So he just called them and said, like, my eye's not that bad.
Yeah, and then
okay.
the doctors would like send information. But
what do you think? Wait,
when did training camp start?
Last Monday. But they had to report a
football's back.
So back.
What
do you think Harbaugh's reaction to the red contact lenses was?
He might have.
He probably wants some.
He probably puts them on just to be like, I need to be in the same wavelength.
Can I get a pair?
Yeah.
I would love to hear him get explained what it does.
I would love to hear him get explained what happened to Najee Harris.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? The firework?
You put your eye on a firework?
Firework problem?
You addicted to firework?
Why did he put it in his eye? What do you mean he doesn't have an eye?
Why were you at a firework party?
And what about that guy in Fresno? What was his deal?
Wait, there's another Najee Harris? Which one of you did we sign?
Oh, he's got to be very disappointed in Najee Harris.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
Shane, any more comments about Justin Herbert's eyes? Is this the year that the contact lenses unlock something for him and he takes a bigger step?
I hope so.
Okay.
I do.
What's the what's a successful year? Playoff win?
We need a playoff win.
We need one
bad. But last year we had like the easiest schedule in the league, and this year it's pretty difficult. So
Shit.
But year two,
Jalen Reagor's like a wide receiver 3 right now.
Oof.
So yeah,
he's good. He was drafted super high.
he was super high. Some are saying
Before Justin Jefferson.
Didn't you guys get a tight end though?
Tyler Conklin.
Yeah.
He'll be pretty good.
Okay.
You still got Poona Ford.
No. I wish. Puna would be awesome right now.
All right. Thank you, Shane. That was our Chargers Minute.
Thank
as
you.
well as our McDonald's snack wrap. Hurt or injured. Brought back an old segment. Okay, should we do Who's Back of the Week?
Yeah.
And then get to our contentious Mount Rushmore. Who's Back of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Truly Hard Seltzer. Truly Unruly is a high alc hard seltzer that drinks light but parties hard. Truly Unruly is a hard seltzer that breaks all the rules. With 8% ABV, it hits hard but still tastes amazing. Comes in 4 fresh flavors: tropical twist, berry blast, citrus crush, strawberry smash. The Truly Hard Seltzer taste you love, the high alc unruliness you're looking for. It's the official hard seltzer of Pardon My Take. Get unruly today with Truly. Great drink of the summer. 8% ABV. Hits hard but still tastes amazing. Also, we have Grit Week next week. Might be doing some meet and greets thanks to Truly. So check it out. It's the official hard seltzer. Pardon my take. Get unruly with Truly today. Hank, who's back of the week?
Who's back of the week is Max Holloway.
Oh yeah, our UFC minute.
Yeah, much anticipated UFC fight. Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, three-peat, third time fighting. Max Holloway, who I was pulling for, I predicted in our preview last week.
You went. Dustin Poirier that was his last fight. You were going against him?
I like Max Holloway.
Oh, he became good friends with Max Holloway at Beer Olympics.
Yeah, that's right.
No, me and Max Holloway
when Dustin Poirier was in the bathroom.
became good friends in Verdansk.
Wait, what? You played Call of Duty with him?
Yeah.
When?
Back in the day, a couple times.
How?
Hooligans, dude.
Oh, okay.
The hooligans.
Sold over 4 shirts.
I was second highest jersey seller.
How many?
4. I think one was 7.
Who's won?
I forget. Milf Hunter. But no, it was a good fight. Thought he was going to knock him out in the first round, and then he just kind of dominated from there.
But Dustin Poirier, is he you're a UFC expert, you can answer this. Is he the most beloved, one of the most beloved UFC fighters of all time? Because I feel like it was out like tons of praise. And I don't know did he ever win a title? People are going to be pissed about this.
Quite possibly.
I know that he was one of those guys that fought literally
definitely
everyone.
did have.
He was never scared of a fight. He fought everyone. Like, yeah, he was a lightweight champion.
Didn't he did win the BMF belt too, right?
I believe so. But he fought everyone. Let's see. Dustin Poirier, people are going to be very upset. He competed in the lightweight division. Former interim UFC lightweight champion. There we go. Also challenged 3 times for the UFC lightweight championship and twice for the BMF title. Okay.
What's his legacy, Hank?
Fought everyone.
Fought everyone. Badass. Never backed down. Never scared of a fight. I also, with fighters in retirement, like, I never believe it.
Why?
No, because
then they get rested, they get healthy, and they're like, I could do one more fight. I can make a nice payday doing another fight.
Yeah, they take 8 months off, and they're like, I feel amazing.
Yeah,
because I haven't gotten hit in the face in a while.
He fought for the UFC lightweight championship a lot, and lost a few of them. But he did fight everyone. I think he fought Conor like 3 times, and Max Holloway 3 times. I think even Khabib. Lost to Khabib. He would never turn down a fight.
Who's the best undercard, Hank?
I'm more of a main card guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah. You stay just the main card.
Yeah. Like true UFC fans would understand.
Yeah. Shout out Dustin Poirier.
I watched the whole card as well.
Oh, Max, our new
what the fuck?
UFC guy.
What the fuck?
I did.
We need a UFC guy.
I get one segment.
I watched the fight. I was just saying. I watched it.
What'd you think?
All my bets lost. That's basically the only thing.
Recap. That's a
Good
terrible
recap, Max.
That's a terrible recap.
That was great. I liked it.
I texted Jack Max CFB, give me your plays, and I 3 out of 4 lost, and that's basically what I got.
Oh, whoa.
out.
Kelsey Plum over here. Why are you taking a shot at Jack Mac?
I was just telling you.
That was unnecessary. What did you say?
Why didn't you text me?
Yeah.
He's Kelsey
Why
Plump.
didn't you text me?
I should have texted you. I should have texted you.
Kelsey Plum.
Did your
But
plays
it's KELCE.
Yeah. Kelsey Plum.
I also feel like I
you
was watching. I don't watch a lot of UFC fight. I feel like they should attack more. Like
You're the shoot the puck guy of the UFC.
I was just watching all of the fights, watching my bets, and my guys were losing, so I needed them to like get a KO for the fight, and I just kept being like, all right, now attack, and then they just keep playing defense and never attack. I'm like, it's the only way you can win this fight is if you attack. Go attack.
You should be a corner guy.
Yeah.
You gotta
punch more.
You gotta punch him. You gotta punch him.
Yes, I don't get it. That's my UFC take.
Zach, are you a sneaky UFC guy?
I'm not a sneaky UFC guy. I watched the fights. I just don't have the knowledge.
Wait, but did you watch the whole card?
I did not. I just see the clips on Twitter.
Oh,
okay.
All right, so not a UFC guy.
No.
Not at all.
Because there is a big, I feel like, Venn diagram of like gamers,
Yeah.
UFC.
Memes, are you a UFC guy?
Memes is an everything guy.
Sometimes. It's like once every 3 weeks.
What'd you think about this fight?
It was okay.
Yeah. Pretty good recap.
Yeah, it was just okay.
Did your bets hit?
No, I'm taking a break.
Oh, okay.
Also, there should be more KOs.
Yeah, definitely.
No
Too
gloves.
much defense. There's too much defense.
Yeah.
I want more.
They should be standing up and just throwing.
Throwing.
fists.
Yeah.
Be a much better sport.
Like boxing?
Yeah, bigger gloves.
No. Yeah. I'm dumb.
There should be corners, actual corners, not this octagon circle shit.
For a second, I was like, yeah, Hank's onto something.
You might have found something.
I was
here.
like, that could be it.
I actually like when a guy gets choked out. Something about it.
No, I want more things on the
primal.
There wasn't a lot of groundwork going on this weekend.
My favorite is when somebody refuses to tap out and then gets choked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I'm
they get their arm broken.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm just not going to tap. Jesus didn't tap. Neither will I.
I love UFC more than anyone, but it's very violent.
Put it on a quote card. That's our UFC expert.
You can't be our UFC guy and say that.
It's very violent.
Hank wants less punching.
Me and Hank couldn't be on opposite sides of the spectrum of this.
I think you might have to be our UFC guy, Max.
No.
I like Hank doing it because last week his preview was his recap was just the commercial.
That was also probably the one time I will ever. I was just with the boys and then
That is a great thing.
Yeah.
Probably and when I say with the boys, I'm saying by myself. But like 3 or 4 times a year, I'll just like Saturday night, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy this. It'd be awesome. Yeah.
Well, it's also this is the time of
If
year.
you're drunk with your boys watching UFC,
Yeah.
because you just do, you walk in.
It's the time of the year where
It's
this
hard
is
because Die Hard.
Yeah.
Right. Throwing knives at each other.
Yeah, my mom's not gonna like that video.
Did she see it? She will
she's
now.
She's gonna hear this.
Was that AI or was that real?
What
Mark?
video?
Mama Delente, your
was
son
real.
was throwing a large butcher's knife to his friends. I've actually played that game before.
It's so fun.
It's the most fun game.
It's so fun.
I don't care.
People were mad.
The only thing I was worried about is if your button pushing finger got hurt, you'd be in a problem.
The best would be if it just landed on his foot. And hurt his foot again.
No, can't do dingers only.
Yeah.
No, but that is a fun game.
Great game.
Really
Great
really
game.
fun game.
Because like the worst that's really gonna happen is you.
Well,
Actually,
there's
not
definitely
really, not
definitely some really bad things.
What's the worst thing that could happen? Playing catch the knife.
Well,
You should do it with a gun.
No, that's what I'm saying. It could be like people like guns are way worse.
Yeah, true.
For that game, maybe not.
No, wrong. Bad
should
take.
play some-
Bad take.
If it was unloaded,
We should
Okay,
play some.
if it
We
was
should play a
unloaded.
couple rounds.
Put one bullet in it.
one bullet, yeah.
A single bullet. We should play a couple rounds.
That's the other thing. Like I don't think you can post it anywhere. Like I think
What, that game?
the knife toss.
Yeah, for people who
I
don't
think,
know,
like,
he
Twitter-
literally was just throwing a knife. It's Chef Donnie. Chef Donnie's
Yes.
he's an adrenaline.
Chef Donnie is the one who
I think he-
originated the game. Of
I
course.
think he pretty much landed. I actually have to ask him where. Is it a cooking thing? Because I did play it in college, so I don't know if it's a. And he went to Wisconsin too, but I think it's probably a cooking thing. I think that's like a chef thing.
Tom Lay said he had also played it in college. I had never played it before. Chef Donnie recommended that I play it.
But for people who don't know Chef Donnie, he I'm pretty sure he like jumped out of an airplane, landed in his apartment, then started playing the knife.
Yeah, we've talked about him recently because he's the one who bought a parachute off of Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
to
Is that the
jump.
one he used?
Yes. That's
I
the
saw the
parachute
video of him
that,
parachute the other
yes,
day.
that's the parachute that he uses. He bought off of
Still alive.
Still alive.
Biggest junk science guy maybe in this whole office. He has like astronaut underwear.
I love it. Oh, Stephen Che just sent us a Dingers Only update. We got Brandon in first with 34, Jersey Jerry with 31. I'm at 28 with Hank, tied for third. Zach, 24. People were saying your team wasn't good. PFT 19, Max with 18, Stephen Che with 13.
Who cares?
I mean,
Doesn't mean anything.
no, that's true.
That's right, yeah.
Well, Stephen Che will do the punishment quickly.
Expeditiously.
PFT.
My who's back of the week is labor strife in professional sports. So not only the WNBA, but I don't really understand everything that happened in the last 2 weeks with the NFL and the NFLPA. But Lloyd Howell was the head of the NFLPA. Then he resigned last week. And then all these stories are coming out about finding how he was expensing trips to like strip clubs on the NFLPA's dime. And then
Rocks.
that's fine. And what better place to conduct business than at a strip club?
That's the guys can't have any fun anymore.
Exactly. And there was also a report that the NFLPA Executive Committee took a vote when they were electing Lloyd Howell. And I think he only got one vote from the Executive Committee. But then they go to all the player reps and get their real votes that count. And they didn't tell them that, hey, nobody on the Executive Committee likes this guy. And apparently the criticism of him, I think, is that he was too close to the ownership group because he did some part-time work for one of the, I forget what firm it was.
He's a consultant.
A consulting firm that was then given rights to purchase NFL teams. So then he could potentially be not only the head of the NFLPA, but also an owner of an NFL team. And he didn't tell anybody.
He also, who's the guy before him?
DeMaurice Smith.
DeMaurice Smith wore the hats.
Yeah, the hat.
So, first of all, shout out our friends Pablo Torre and Mike Florio because I'm pretty sure them as a tag team forced this.
Yep.
So I'm giving them all credit. But essentially, it was one of Mike Florio's favorite topics. It was the Lamar Jackson collusion. And they found that the teams did basically after Deshaun Watson, all the teams were like, hey, let's not do that anymore. Let's not do the 5-year guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
And the NFLPA, what's this guy named? Lloyd Howell?
Lloyd Howell.
Yeah. Terrible name, by the way. He shouldn't have been elected just on that. So the NFLPA found out that they colluded and like had the basically collusion, and Lloyd Howell buried it and didn't rub it in their face and use it as a bargaining chip. And I think that's where he started to get into this trouble because anyone who's doing their job in his job would be like, hey, you guys colluded against my players. I'm ahead of the players.
Yeah.
Instead, he was basically being like, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. I'm going to pretend this didn't happen. When we go to the negotiating table, you guys got to do me a solid.
Yeah, he made that settlement confidential.
Correct.
So nobody was allowed to read it until Pablo Torre and Florio got their hands on it. Then everything blew up from there.
The Pablo Torre and Mike Florio as a duo for the NFL, I mean, that Roger Goodell's got to be a little worried. They're like the truffle dogs, but for legal documents.
I was going to say Woodward and Bernstein, but that's a better comparison.
Yeah, they're just two dogs going into the woods, and they come back with thousands of pages of legal documents that no one in the world wants to read other than Pablo Torre and Mike Florio, and then they distill it into a podcast that dumb people like us can understand.
If you get
I bet you Torre doesn't even. I think Florio might be the only person when it comes to legal documents.
There's definitely
Torre's probably like, hey, Mike, let's do this together. Here's 1,000 pages of legal documents. Let me know.
There's definitely been at least one time where Florio has texted Pablo Torre and been like, holy shit, I found a bombshell. And Pablo Torre's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Just emphasizes this. Yeah. Florio.
We got to do a podcast about their relationship.
If you get a phone call from Florio or Pablo Torre, just hang up.
Oh, man.
Instant.
Throw your phone in the lake.
Instant. It's already too late if they called you.
So scary. Yeah, we need to. Maybe someone can make a AI of them as truffle dogs, just finding just tons of legal documents.
It's an interesting story, I guess. The parts that I can understand are interesting. And then J.C. Treader, he was like the next up to be the head of the NFLPA.
Yeah,
he just resigned today.
Yeah,
so he said he made like a statement about it be like affecting his family or something. My guess is that J.C. Treader might have been caught up in some of the same stuff that Hal was doing.
That's another pelt on the wall for Torre and Florio.
Yeah, so I don't know. Who wants to be head of the NFLPA?
I did call Florio on the way in tonight because I was like, hey, can you explain this to me like I'm like 4?
Yeah.
And he did start talking like he was talking to a 4-year-old. It hurt my feelings a little bit, but also started to make sense. He was like, all right, so a guy's got a job.
And he was getting paid dollars for his job that they then spend to buy candy.
And then we kept on finding, when I was talking to Mike on the phone, we kept on getting to the same point. And he's like, and then he went to the strip club and charged it to the NFLPA. I'm like, but why is that bad?
Yeah. So
that seems good.
My takeaway from that is fuck you to the strip club for not making the billing ambiguous.
Yeah.
Like the payments on a strip club, if you go to the ATM, if you use a credit, it should always say things like Payment Corp.
Correct.
It should be the most like ambivalent thing ever.
Correct. But yeah, it's also kind of crazy. It just shows you can have all the money in the world and still just want to be like, I'm going to expense this strip club. Because I'm pretty sure this guy, Lloyd Howell, gets paid like $3.5 million a year.
I did read.
You can fucking go to the strip club. You can afford it, dude.
I did read one report that made it seem like he got taken to the strip club on his own, spent like 8 hours at the strip club, and then left at like 6 a.m. on his own.
Yeah.
So might not have been with the boys.
Might not. Ooh.
Might have just been a solo venture. That's a bridge too far.
Do you think he came?
Yeah.
He had to have 8 hours.
8 hours.
But
he's probably doing.
But that's a long time. Because do you think he's a freak if he came halfway through and stayed, and he's also a freak if it took him 8 hours to come.
Mm-hmm.
So Lloyd? These are the questions we have.
I think he's just doing boots on the ground, like putting himself in Deshaun Watson's shoes as he's doing the investigation.
That'd be great if Pablo Torre and Florio got Lloyd Howell on. Pablo finds out and stuck it to him about all this, like, you didn't stick up for the players, and then they tagged us in and we're like, we got some pervert questions for you, sir.
Yeah.
We just got a couple questions.
So you were on the main floor, then you went to the champagne room.
Mm-hmm.
Then did you go to the VIP room or did you stay in champagne room?
Yeah.
Then was there another room that they took you in, the super secret VIP?
Was there at any point did any of the strippers say, I never do this stuff?
Yeah.
And is that why you came?
Yeah. How much glitter was on your penis when you got home? How long was the shower when you got home?
Oh, Lloyd Howell, you're welcome to come on this show. We will not ask you at all about hiding the collusion of Lamar Jackson. We will only keep it to the strip club, and we want to find out how much of a pervert you are. Not judging. Judgment-free pervert talk.
Because I think a little bit of pervert is
Oh,
good.
absolutely. But 8 hours is a long time at a strip club.
Yeah, that's what got Florio's hackles up.
That's a long time.
Italian like that can smell a pervert.
That's not. I mean, was it in Atlanta?
There was one in Atlanta, Magic City, and there was one in Florida.
I'm not familiar with
Tootsie's Cabaret in Florida.
So I'm not familiar with Magic City. If it is an 11 type club,
it is. Magic City's popping.
Oh, then 8 hours is okay.
And they've got great food. That's the Lou Williams.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, good. Who's back? My who's back is Coldplay.
Oh, why?
They're doing a tour.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet their tour's really good.
Really good.
I bet it's getting a lot of pub on social media.
A lot of people talking about Coldplay.
Yeah, that's so cool. Good for them.
Vita, what
kind
is
of
it?
predatory tour.
La Vida, what is
Vita
it?
La Vida?
Vita La Vida.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say
Viva La Vida.
Viva La Vida?
Yeah.
I kind of like Coldplay.
Coldplay fucking rocks.
I know. People were kind of shitting on Coldplay. This guy, the Kiss Cam, quite something.
Mm-hmm.
Quite something. And now I think it's been reported to a point where we can actually talk about it and not get in trouble.
I think he resigned.
He released a statement.
Yeah, he released a statement. Well, there were some fake statements, too, being released.
Was the one when he was blaming Coldplay?
I think
that was fake.
That was fake.
Yeah.
When he came out as a Coldplay fan?
No, he said like...
Oh, they got a private moment?
Yeah, like it was unfair of Coldplay to put that up.
I think that
Even
was
though
fake.
when you sign, I'm pretty sure when you buy a ticket to any sporting event, like the terms and conditions
fake.
are...
Yeah,
fake press release.
Fake. Also, just, I guess this is a learning experience that if you're on the Kiss Cam in a situation that you don't want to go viral, maybe don't drop to the ground and try to crawl out of the room.
Yeah, maybe try to play it off. But his thought was that people at the show would recognize him because he's a CEO. And then I thought, like, was I supposed to know who this guy was?
What's the name of the company?
Astronomer.
Yeah, that sounds like a fake company.
Yeah.
So,
also
Coldplay,
I wanted the Cubs to do it this weekend. Every sporting stadium should be just do a Coldplay cam for the next few weeks.
Yeah, they were running it up. Yeah, they were running it up. Yeah, I also stay woke. I feel like Coldplay might have set this whole thing up because we're talking about Coldplay online. Coldplay's getting talked about more than they've ever been talked about.
So much.
Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I mean, it was a stadium tour. Coldplay
rocks.
I also would argue it's good for Astronomer.
The company? Well, it was also their head of HR.
Have you ever heard of Astronomer though? Before this?
Now
everyone knows.
Now we do.
Now everyone. I still don't know what they do.
Yeah, what do they do?
Also, the Phillies did it.
Yeah,
Philly Fanatic.
The Fanatic.
Yeah, dude, the Ms. Fanatic's got a dumper. Look at that thing.
I'm more of a
wagon
Mrs. Met guy myself.
Also, I shouldn't have done Coldplay first. I should have done my second Who's Back first because if we're talking about misappropriation of funds, boys, we might have our own. We might actually have to have Pablo Torre and Mike Florio investigate something for us because I was alerted to something. I think you guys were tagged in this as well. At least you were, PFT. Our good friend and fantasy manager, Jerry O'Connell, went on Andy Cohen's show this past week with his lovely wife, Rebecca Romaine, all due respect. And there was a bombshell dropped. After 18 years of marriage, the longtime couple made a surprise admission about how they manage their finances. We keep our money completely separate. Romaine, 52, they didn't have to put in her age, confessed during an interview with Andy Cohen on SiriusXM.
She's only 52?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Jerry, he could be paying for the whole league.
Oh,
the driveway.
He's throwing us a song and dance about how he only can pay for a third of the league.
Yeah, and he's saying a lot of things about how he has to explain things to his wife.
Yeah,
He's
misappropriation of funds.
No, it's more. I'm disappointed. Like, he's taking us for a ride.
Yeah. How many times do you think he's going to the strip club with the 2/3 of the payments we're paying?
This is bad, Jerry.
This means we might need someone as oversight.
This is bad.
Oh, yeah. Florio being the oversight would be good. Florio would not let Jerry do anything.
Drop a contract, have him locked in. Non-compete clauses.
I guess we'll find out how much he wants to manage our team when he decides how much he wants to pay for our team.
Price just went up. Talked your way into that. I hope you got the headline you wanted, Jerry.
I do. I actually kind of hope like Jerry walked out of that interview and looked at his wife and was like, why'd you fucking say that? The boys at Part of My Take are going to know that I could pay for more than just a third of the fantasy team.
It was a great excuse that he had. I bought it.
Yeah.
I could also see a world where Jerry told her to say that on the air.
Yeah.
Just to, drum him up a little bit, get his name buzzed on page 6.
I also could see a world where Rebecca Romaine, all due respect, maybe has access to Jerry's finances, but he doesn't have access to hers.
Yes.
I think that could very well be the truth of the matter.
I want to know what the event was that made her say, Jerry, we need to have separate finances.
Probably fantasy football.
Yeah, probably fantasy football.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to come all the way around. Jerry, you're vindicated because you just love the game so much. That's why he had to separate the finances. Yeah. Okay, Zach, who's back of the week?
My who's back of the week this week is the Pittsburgh Pirates because on Saturday the Pittsburgh Pirates had they celebrated Mac Miller in the stadium. So they had some nice chalk drawings out front. They did a message wall where fans could write some positive messages. They also did a collaborative bobblehead with the family in design with the family, and sold some merchandise to help go towards the Mac Miller Fund, which does help lower privileged children in the area. I thought it was an all-time move. Pittsburgh guy, the Pirates celebrated him. It looked like a great day.
Yeah,
very cool.
So there was like a line down across the bridge, I think.
It was like the whole city showed up. It was fantastic.
Very cool. And the Pirates ownership still needs to be taken to task for being bad owners. Mm-hmm. But this is a cool move. Wow, it was packed. Good who's back. Should we do our Mount Rushmore? Before we get to
Max is ready to fight already. Max is pretty mad about this.
Okay. All right. Let's do a couple ads and we'll get to Mount Rushmore. Okay, before we get to Mount Rushmore, I want to talk to you guys about Hey Dude. Whether we are lakefront in Tahoe, kicking back with the boys, or hopping flights all summer long, one thing's for sure, Hey Dude shoes are coming with the ultimate travel companion, easy to pack, easy to slip on and off at the airport, and so light you'll forget you're even wearing them. No matter where your destination is, make sure you're always arriving in Hey Dude country. Easy on, breathable, and so lightweight you'll forget you're even wearing them. Built for boat rides, backyards, bar hangs, and they're perfect for wherever the summer takes you. So whether you're in Tahoe, Toledo, Tallahassee, or just chilling in your own backyard, you're always just one pair away from Hey Dude country. I was wearing them all weekend. I love my Hey Dudes. They are so perfect. And guess what? You can wear them at the beach. You can wear them at the pool. You can also wear them out to dinner. They're kind of a perfect summer shoe for that way. So head to heydude.com/barstool and gear up for your next trip. Trust us, you're going to want these things, these along for the ride. Hey Dude, super comfortable. Come Big Cat approved. I love my Hey Dudes. I wear them all the time. The perfect summer shoe. We're also brought to you by our friends at Chevy. You grind all year, early mornings, late nights, fantasy drafts, hustle mode on. But when summer hits, it's time to chill, and Chevy Silverado makes that possible. We're talking towing the boat to the lake, off-roading into the woods like a legend, and still having room for the squad and all your gear. Inside, Silverado's comfy like a recliner. Outside, built like a linebacker. Chevy Silverado, work hard, chill harder, football guy approved. Head to Chevy.com to check out more about Chevy Silverado. Chill harder with the Chevy Silverado. Okay, Mount Rushmore time. We're doing best bad movies, and there's been some pre-fights.
Max is just Max. He's pre-mad. He's
That's
he's ready to go.
I didn't say that I was
sitting
going to
up
be
in
the
my
problem.
office, and I heard you
ready to
yelling,
go.
Max.
That's not true.
That is true.
I didn't even talk to.
Are you or are
you were yelling
not
in the kitchen?
pre-mad?
Well, that's just my normal volume.
It felt.
There was nobody else in the. PFT and Hank weren't even
yourself?
in the kitchen. It was me and
yelling?
Memes just talking about. Well, there were
you
some
talking with
picks.
your hands?
I'm always talking with my hands.
Are you Italian?
Yeah. Well, there were some picks that I told Memes, even Memes. I was like, no, that's a good movie. We can't.
Are we doing any guidelines? Are we just going? Are we going to go say a movie and then we're going to debate?
What's bad movie? I think that what is a bad movie is going to be up for debate, but it can probably stay on there if you think it's a bad movie.
I think the tone's going to be set with the first.
Yeah, but
I know,
bad movies.
we have
like,
the first pick.
I love a lot of bad movies.
Yeah, me too.
Are we going off like critic score on Rotten Tomato?
That's what I'm saying.
That's one point. One data point that
I will be pulling up the Rotten Tomato of every single movie.
I love that.
I'm having integrity with this because it's movies that I know are bad, but I enjoy watching.
We're going integrity. I'm down to go integrity.
Yeah, I'm down to go integrity too.
Okay.
Because we had some picks that
I love
for some reason and they have to be bad on both. They have to be bad on the tomato meter.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
Well, that's the best bad movie. It's a bad movie judged by critics.
Listen, I think the ultimate judge is going to be the fans that vote on the Mount Rushmore.
But like there are awesome movies that have like especially comedy movies that are loved by everyone.
and guess
But
what?
they're still bad. Like there's
that's not a bad movie. Like a bad critic, they have to be bad on both.
But Max, then people will see that and be like, "That's not a bad movie. I'm not going to vote for that list."
I don't know.
Sounds like you don't trust the AWLs.
That's a decent point.
I mean, there's some, yeah.
But people are going to see like their favorite movies and pick their favorite movies.
No, because then they're putting their favorite movie in a bad category.
That's a good point.
But I don't see it as a bad movie where I'm like saying like this is a, because it's the best bad movie. It's a movie I like.
It's a bad movie that you're gonna watch, even though it's it's bad.
If I was with someone who is, like a professor, they'd be like, "This is a terrible movie."
Correct.
But with me and the boys, like, this is a fucking awesome.
I'm going to give an
movie.
example that we talked about that we just couldn't put on the list because it's not true. But Pineapple Express is technically a bad movie.
No,
that is not.
Pineapple Express.
You know what? It's good. I think it's good acting.
It's a good comedy.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is technically.
But that's where it's honor system.
But there's some bad. There's some bad comedies that are so bad that they're kind of good.
Correct.
That's a different category from Pineapple Express.
Okay.
Which might not.
Correct.
It's not going to win an Oscar for Best Picture.
I
picture,
agree.
but it's a good comedy.
I agree.
Okay.
But that is like what I'm talking. Like the reviews for Pineapple Express are
That's
hard.
not where I thought you were going.
But you have to admit, like, if you put Pineapple Express on this Mount Rushmore, people would see that and be like,
That's a good point.
That's a
I didn't think
terrible
about
pick
it
for
like
this
that.
draft.
I didn't think about it like that.
Okay.
All right, good. We're all pre-mad.
No, actually, I think we might.
I think we're in a good agreement,
yeah.
and there will be some ones that we'll have to debate.
All right. So who's up first?
You guys are.
Also, memes considers himself a connoisseur of bad movies. I'm passing him the ball. I'm not even.
Wow.
We're going
Kelsey
all memes.
Plum.
He said he only watches bad movies.
You are Kelsey Plum.
What?
Passing the blame.
Memes sent a terrifying image of Kelsey Plum face smashed with
Kelsey
Max. Hank, you got the ball.
Oh shit. This is Hank's list?
This is Hank's list.
It's our list.
We generated the list together, but
we did. Yeah, we talked about. I mean, it is a tone setter. Probably not a draft you really want the 1-1, but our first pick is going to be Con Air.
I feel like that's a good movie.
great, awesome movie.
It's a really, but you think about the plot of the movie, it's bad.
Give me back that bonnet.
Yeah,
That's a 68%,
Yeah.
I'm Cameron.
a 58%
Cameron Poe.
tomato meter.
This is.
That's
Okay.
a good movie.
But it's bad.
But that's way higher than anything I had.
Yes, way higher than what
I
we
had
have.
everything way lower.
There's so many better Nick Cage movies too.
Yeah.
I'm from Alabama.
Have some.
Well, yeah, there's better Nick Cage movies, but
No, there's like
way
bad.
better.
Like that's a good Nick Cage movie.
This movie rocks.
There
This is a
shouldn't
good
be,
movie.
There shouldn't be a popcorn on like any of these.
This is a good movie.
It's
What
a
are we
passing
talking
grade movie.
about?
All of ours are in like the 20s.
Yes,
by the way.
we looked up our critic score and
Yes.
nothing is touches 50.
No,
Most of
not
them
even
are in the
close.
30s.
Yeah, 20s and 30s is where we're living as well. But it's okay if you guys want to go that route.
All right,
You can go
all
that
right,
route.
yeah. All right. We'll go with our first pick. We were just talking about him, Kangaroo Jack.
I told you memes.
We had him on the
I'm
list,
happy
yeah.
that memes and I were battling over this, and he was like, "It'll be there in the fourth. It'll be there in
You
the
have to talk
fourth."
about
yeah.
No.
I'm happy that you guys were before us, and we never. I would have been devastated if we lost.
We thought about going to all Jerry O'Connell movies.
I mean, Kangaroo Jack is a bad movie, but it's fucking good. I like it.
9%.
It's such a hilarious movie, like premise. We need to, when we have Jerry on at the end of the summer to do our fantasy, we got to
DVD commentary.
not only DVD commentary, but be like, when you got pitched this, like what went through your head right away?
Well, the movie isn't even about a talking kangaroo. That's like 1 minute out of the movie that they decide to make the entire trailer, and then people went to go see it, and they're like, "What the fuck? This kangaroo's not talking the whole movie."
He looks hot. He does look hot in that.
We should do a movie review of Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, with Jerry. At Barstool Camp.
Yes.
Oh,
If we got one of those inflatable TV.
Oh,
TVs
yes,
that
we
did
should
an-
do it. Yes.
that would be great. That would be
absolutely.
great.
Okay,
Memes.
you guys have 2 picks.
All right, first pick. I think Hank's gonna take this.
Yep.
You don't mess with the Zohan.
Oh,
It's on the list.
Phenomenal movie. One of my favorite movies. It's
filmed.
But that's like-
so bad.
it is so.
It
bad.
is the dumbest, most ridiculous movie that's maybe ever been made, but it's great.
And then we'll go Scary Movie 2.
Jerry O'Connell. That's a good movie.
What do we do here, Zach?
Do you like 4?
I like 4.
Scary
Rip
Movie
it.
2 is a 13% compared to 60% of Con Air, by the way.
Who
58.
What do you mean?
Con Air's a good movie. It is. It's
What
a
do
good
you?
movie.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
What is
It's
your
a comedy.
This is Zach's pick because Zach loved this, and I completely 100% back him up because I think it's a great pick. But he's like, I love this movie.
60% is also D-. Like,
Yeah, but that's Con Air's like actually good. Like if you told me Con Air won an Oscar, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. It's a fucking awesome movie.
Great cast.
All right, rip it, Zach. You love this movie. I love this movie. I love that you love this movie.
We would like to take Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yes,
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that pick.
Zach, when we were in our pre show meeting, he was just like, "What about Paul Blart?" And I was like, "Fuck yes, dude. That's a bad movie,
I say,
but
but
it's
it's so
fucking
good.
awesome.
I say peanut Blart and jelly all the time.
It's so good." Oh. All right, what do you got next? Shawshank?
we are going to go with The Rock's San Andreas.
Good pick, Hank.
Terrible movie.
Okay.
Blockbuster. Lot going on. Nothing good. And then we'll go Adam Sandler. There's two Adam Sandler movies I think memes would agree that fall in this category of they're bad.
He's
But
going
they're
to take
good.
the other one that we should have taken in
That's
the
my
first.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We,
Good
we,
pick, Hank.
we went
I thought
into it saying we were going to take him in the first.
Good pick, Hank.
Yeah.
We should.
Where do we go from here, Zach?
There's a couple pivots.
There's a couple pivots.
Anything sticking out to you right now?
I mean, we went. Where do we go? Kind of heavy comedy.
we
I mean, I
so
have
far.
the problem is I have a list of bad movies that probably no one has seen because it's like all action. Like I'm heavy in the Jean-Claude Van Damme world. Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do one of those?
If you don't think it's too niche, we can rip it.
I mean, all right, I'll do it. Bloodsport. Bloodsport's a bad movie. The acting is so fucking funny, but it's such a good movie.
I really
fucking
enjoyed
love it. Yeah, we did a watch of it.
Yeah.
COVID. It is, and also the best part about Bloodsport is the guy completely fabricated the entire story.
Yeah.
He just made it all up. But like some of the action shots are so funny. The slow mo. Jean-Claude, let's just say, not the best actor. Really good at action.
Kicking. Really good at kicking.
But he's not exactly the best actor. But yeah, Bloodsport. All right. I feel good about that, Zach. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies. And I know that like if you put it in front of a critic, they just be like, what am I watching right now?
Gotta stay true to ourselves.
Okay. You guys are up.
Number 3. This is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. What do you?
You got to pick your movie.
I'm going Not Another Teen Movie.
Ooh.
All
I love
good
that
one.
movie. It's so funny.
That movie sucks.
Yeah.
Memes quotes this movie all the
It's so
time.
funny.
Like thinking I know all of the quotes of Not Another Teen Movie. Like it's like legitimately his favorite movie. And
He's a spoof movie guy, which
Yes,
basically are like
yes.
cinematic memes in a way.
It's kind of
Like all that.
Just watching it for memes. Okay.
And then the last one for bad good movie. Do you want to go this one or that one?
This one.
Fourth and final, we'll go with Norbit.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Never saw Norbit.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I had a friend in college that used to like watch it like once a month, and I would literally yell at him every single time it was on. But I would watch. I would watch Norbit.
Zach, what are we thinking? Talk to me, buddy. 3 or 5?
I was leaning towards those.
Which one did you like more?
Norbit's 9%.
9%.
Five could play, but also 5 could be a terrible pick. It goes one way or the other.
Oh man,
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. We're stuck. You got to go with your gut. I want you to go with your gut, Zach.
Okay, so bad that it's good.
No, it's the best bad movies.
Best bad movie. We're gonna go with the B movie.
There we go. Okay. Is it too good of a movie?
No, it's a bad movie.
No, it's a
Pretty
bad
sure
movie.
It's a bad movie.
It's about
It
a bee who
flopped
falls in love
bad.
with a woman.
It also was like Jerry Seinfeld's like big thing that was like Jerry Seinfeld's back.
I
and it
honestly
was
just
bad.
assume any animated movie that I've ever heard of has like a 98%.
No, B
I did not know
movie.
that. I've never seen B movie.
No, it's bad.
You like
That's
I've
that?
seen it.
Okay.
It's bad. 49% and 53% audience score is bad.
Especially for every
Correct.
animated
And Jerry
movie.
Seinfeld.
Yeah. No, that's bad.
I like
That's-
it.
That's bad.
But it's so bad, it's good.
Yeah, right. I'd watch it again. I'm actually gonna watch it with my kids. I'll do that.
All right, we got the last pick. We're gonna go romantic comedy. I still don't understand how this only has 10% Rotten Tomatoes. Couples Retreat.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
This will be interesting.
pick,
I don't
man.
know how people are gonna vote. Con Air is definitely the best of those movies.
It is.
in terms of.
I don't know.
Zohan.
Norbert's pretty good.
No, I'm saying the best.
I
Like,
know.
Yeah,
I know.
like real.
But
Well, that's why
but
having the
PFT's
first pick
right.
was kind of hard. We didn't know exactly
Yeah.
where to go. But
Well, so here's let's.
I was thinking
We
what
also-
me and PFT were talking about were like movies that are always on TV that aren't great, but you're still like, oh, I'll watch.
Right.
this
So
whole
we
movie.
so there was a couple that I had that like I thought would be too contentious, but like when you looked up at the critic score, they were really bad. Tommy Boy is really bad.
We talked about
but
that,
I was
but
like,
Tommy
there's
Boy's
no way.
class.
I know it is, but it's like
Yeah.
it's bad.
But all Adam Sandler movies are bad, but some of them are good. Some of them are just bad.
Yeah,
the Zohan and That's My Boy are the perfect bad, good Adam Sandler
I told memes that we
movies.
couldn't do Waterboy because it's too
No.
good.
we had like Waterboy was on our list.
Tommy
Joe
Boy
Dirt.
also has 90%
Joe
like
Dirt would be a
popcorn
good-
meter, which
You-
like
the
puts it
answer
at,
you could have done is Black Sheep. Black Sheep. Look up Black Sheep.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
just Tommy
yeah.
Boy 2, and it wasn't as good. Another one, because we got into a rabbit hole. We were like, all right, let's just list some movies that might not be critically acclaimed. Mighty Ducks got like a 27%,
I said
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
but like that's just too good of a movie.
We also had Kangaroo Jack. We had Commando on our list.
Okay.
With Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Probably that's the pinnacle of like bad Arnold movies.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Yeah. I'll just rip my Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal action movies. I had Bloodsport, Hard Target, Cobra with Sly Stallone, Hard to Kill, Out for Justice, Best of the Best 1 and 2. Best of the Best 2 is incredible. But they're all Lionheart,
What about Double
Time
Team?
Cop.
Double Team. It's Van Damme and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Face Off.
Face Off. We talked about that.
But that's also like kind of a good movie.
Anaconda.
Under Siege I looked up, and it actually has like a really good rating.
Does it?
On Rotten Tomatoes.
Under Siege
Holy
2
shit.
probably.
Under Siege
I would
2
guess
probably
that's
not.
probably 20.
Yeah, Under Siege. What was Under Siege? Yeah, 83%.
That's
in
unreal.
tomato meter. I know. I was shocked. With Joe Dirt.
Yep.
I now pronounce you Chuck
Joe
and Larry.
Dirt. Joe Dirt is a mess.
Yeah, Joe Dirt's a really
Joe
bad
Dirt
movie.
Chuck
is
and Larry's
like-
solid movie.
Yeah.
No, Chuck and Larry.
Dirty Work. You guys ever seen
That
Dirty
movie's
Work?
so fucking funny.
So funny.
What about Eurotrip?
Eurotrip. What about
Ro-
Super Troopers? Got
No,
Super
Super
Troopers
Troopers
is a
is too
great
good.
movie though. Super
Beer
Troopers is a great
Fest.
movie. Beer Fest and Eurotrip. I didn't want to go two like good movies back to back.
We did that
but
with Semi-Pro. We said Semi-Pro. We had it on our list, and out of integrity, we were like, that's too good of a movie.
No, all right.
Blades
so
of
Zach,
Glory probably would have been a good.
No, Blades
pick.
of Glory is great.
you didn't
reviews.
fumble, Zach.
Blades of Glory,
Stop.
great movie.
Zach just texted me on the side saying I fumbled.
No, you're good.
I shouldn't have gone with B movie.
We don't know how
That was
anybody-
sidebar, but yeah, I did.
We were thinking about going Sharknado.
Yeah, Blades of Glory
Yeah.
has great reviews.
Sharknado, but like Sharknado was like
We
it was
thought
almost
about-
like made to be so bad that it
Yes.
was almost like too meta.
Yeah.
So you did fine. That's B movie was a movie that like Jerry Seinfeld did like legitimate press for and like went on Larry King and was a big deal. Sharknado was meant to just be bad on because we could do a whole other thing like made for TV movies. The Drew Peterson you know why they call me Big Daddy? Rob Lowe. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite movies. But it was made for TV.
Two for the money.
Two for the Money. I don't know if I've seen Two for the Money.
The Stu Fonder story.
Oh, yeah. With Matthew McConaughey, I have.
The Accountant.
The Accountant.
Oh, The Accountant's a good movie.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
There's a
I would've
part of me
fought
that
on
thinks
that
like
one.
if a movie gets a sequel,
Yeah.
then it doesn't deserve to be on the list. You
No
know
B
what I mean?
movie too.
Piranha,
I don't believe so.
No.
another Jerry O'Connell movie.
Benchwarmers.
Yep.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Deuce
As we-
Bigelow.
Yep.
I said Undercover Brother. I looked it up. It has phenomenal reviews.
Night at the Roxbury.
Bad.
No, that's a classic.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it was. Comedies are tough. Yeah.
I was saying to PFT as we were doing this, if we really wanted to get people fired up, we should do worst good movies.
Ooh.
The movies that are generally known as being great that we fucking can't stand.
That's a great one.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get very angry.
The Nick Cages I would have gone were Gone in 60 Seconds and Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Gone in 60
Rider.
Seconds is like a great movie.
Yeah.
We thought about Fast and Furious, but we didn't know which one of the entire anthology would have been the best bad movie of those.
National
Maybe Tokyo
Treasure.
Drift. But National Treasure is a good movie.
Yeah, no, it is.
That again, though,
I
like
know.
Fast and because if
Those are
there's
bad
so
movies.
many of something, then they can't be that bad.
The Fast Six. That's the one you're looking for.
It's also hard because there's good movies. Like I threw on for honorable mentions like Rocky IV, which is an unbelievable movie. But like, obviously, when you watch that movie, part of you is saying like Sly Stallone is not the best actor.
I thought you were talking about Rocky V.
Rocky
IV
Rocky
is a great
V is
movie.
bad.
Rocky V is bad.
Correct.
Rocky IV is a good bad.
I honestly think the right answer for this would be Rocky Balboa, the movie Rocky Balboa. It's a bad movie.
The Rocky V probably is the answer. Again, I love Rocky IV. It's one of my favorite movies, but it's like Sly Stallone's not a great actor.
Rocky IV is an awesome.
I know, but when you watch it sober,
disagree.
Sly Stallone has some funny parts where you're like, what is he doing?
I think what this draft has showed us is that we love bad movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I love all these movies. Cars 2. Cars 2 sucked.
Would Snakes on a
Paul
Plane
Newman
count, or
died.
is that-
Paul Newman died, and they had to
Snakes on a-
change.
Snakes on a Plane would have been a great
They
pick.
changed everything. Snakes on a Plane. Anaconda.
We said Anaconda.
Oh, yeah. Snakes on a Plane would
Snakes
have
on
been
his
good.
mom.
Do you know what's a shocker? Because I was like, we made our list, and then I was like, let me just look up like what the biggest difference is on Boondock Saints got killed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, a
I just liked it.
lot of those comedies are like Euro Trip.
Yeah. Boondock Saints is
Beer Fest.
26% on the critics score, but
91.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it's a good movie. Yeah, Euro Trip. Euro Trip is a good one.
That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Like,
What's the
if it has the pop, like the popcorn next to the popcorn, then it's a good movie.
I also don't understand Rotten Tomatoes. Is it Road Trip?
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Like a good bad movie.
Without a paddle.
They went to Austin.
Austin, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Freddie got fingered.
Freddie got fingered. Tom Green's the best.
Freddie Got Fingered sucks. That movie is fucking horrible. Because I like that guy in Road Trip. I like tried to watch that one night and I was like, this is legitimately the worst movie I've ever seen.
Max Kornacki.
This is impossible to judge. I have no idea.
It really is.
I have no like.
Who would you vote for?
PFT kind of fucked me up with the.
You fucked him up, dude.
Before
By
this,
speaking.
before this, when you were like, will people be like, why is that in the bad movie category? That's a good movie.
Good
I'm
work.
not voting.
That's where I feel like Con Air might screw you.
It might.
I don't know.
I have
think
no
that's a good
idea.
movie.
I have no idea. Me and Memes literally like we picked.
Because that's why I pivoted to Zohan, because I love That's My Boy.
That's
My Boy's
but
bad.
that's my boy's bad.
So bad.
Why don't you
It's
get another
so
burrito,
bad.
Tom?
That's
I
My
was
Boy's
so
bad.
excited for that movie, and I still like to rewatch it, but it was like
I
was
rewatch that movie all the time.
disappointed when I first
big miss.
I had that movie like when it was coming out. I was like, this is gonna be the greatest movie of all time.
It is.
I just thought of a big miss that we had for being football guys.
Oh,
Draft day.
Oh,
Draft day. Great pick. Shit.
80 for Brady.
Draft day
80
would
for,
have been
80 for
huge.
Brady. 80 for Brady would have been a good one for you, Hank.
Or what was the Kurt Warner one?
Oh, fuck the.
Oh, that movie was good. I like that movie. American Underdog Story. I watched that on a plane. I was like, you know what? I'm inspired.
Let's see what draft day
Draft
was on
Day.
Rotten Tomatoes. Any guesses?
I'm looking up
That's a
American
good call.
Underdog first. Look at those ratings.
Whoa.
75.
75 and 98.
Damn.
A draft day got 60%.
Oh, yeah, it's too good.
Okay, yeah, it's too good. All right, good. We stay true. We stay true.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I was saying there.
Okay, good Mount Rushmore, boys. Also, anyone who has ideas for Mount Rushmore's tweet at memes. Yeah, tweet at memes. Pardon my memes.
Best one gets Madden code.
Yeah. Best
From memes.
So best one gets a free DVD of Kangaroo Jack. Send it to him.
Signed by Jerry.
Signed by Jerry. I hope he has like a whole closet full.
He probably bought them all.
That would be awesome. Okay, let's get to our interviews. We got Baker Mayfield and Alex Caruso together. Very, very fun. And then we have MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred.
Before we get to Alex Caruso and Baker Mayfield, they're brought to you by BetterHelp. This is an ad by BetterHelp. Workplace stress is now one of the top causes of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. To battle stress, most of us can't wave goodbye to work, but we can start small with a focus on wellness. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally, and it works. With an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on 1.7 million client reviews. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/PMT. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PMT. Alex Caruso and Baker Mayfield are also brought to you by our good friends over at Kachava. Kachava, you've heard of Kachava. It's getting us all in shape. Whether you're on or off the field, you need the kind of nourishment that helps you keep up with your game. Kachava's whole body meal shakes will keep your body and your mind nourished all day, and they're delicious. It's a whole body meal with plant-based protein that actually tastes delicious, with 25 grams of 100% plant-based protein and available in 5 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, and coconut acai. All the good stuff your body and your mind crave for whole body health. With every 2 scoops of Kachava, you get 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. No artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners, non-GMO, no soy, no animal products, no gluten, and no preservatives. You don't have to be vegan to love it. Adding more plant-based protein to your diet is a fantastic way to nourish your body. Try Kachava risk-free with their Love It guarantee. Fuel your game with Kachava. Go to Kachava.com. Use code PMT. Get 15% off your next order. That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com. Promo code PMT. 15% off your order. And now here's Alex Caruso and Baker Mayfield.
Okay, we now welcome on 2 very special guests. It's a combo, a little cross-sport combo. We did this last year at Chill Week. This year it is Alex Caruso, Baker Mayfield, 2 friends of ours. Thank you for joining us, boys. The first question is an easy one. Baker, would you say Alex has 1 ring, 2 rings, or 1.5 rings?
Or 0.
Or 0. No, you have 1. You officially have 1. One is the lowest.
That's the baseline.
1's the lowest.
Yeah.
He's got 2.
Hell yeah.
Bubble?
2 is 2.
Hell yeah.
You count the bubble?
I count the bubble.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's 1.5.
Now get to the LeBron question. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, all right. So, Alex, you win the championship. You made it.
These are the 2 mandatory questions every time.
The mandatory questions. You win the championship. You make the comment after that you now have officially have a real ring. What was going through your head in that moment? Was it us?
You were part of the conglomerate of people I was talking to.
Don't give them that.
Yeah, it was a little bit y'all.
Yeah. And were you surprised that people took that seriously?
Yeah, dude, they got so pissed. I was like, all right, guys. It's let me have a little fun.
It's bullshit.
You were addressing the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tweeted too. I was like, I already had 3 Michelobes. Like we were a couple of champagne shots. Like we were riding. We were getting to the top of the roller coaster. Like I was saying whatever I thought was good at the moment.
Yeah.
But congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations for real.
NBA title.
Yeah.
Was it harder than you thought it would be in the finals?
Yeah, I would say yes. But also I knew what it was going to be. Like Indiana, we knew how fast they were going to play, and like they were sneaky aggressive defensively through the playoffs, and nobody was really talking about it. But like they were really physical. Like they played exactly how we played. Like fast on offense, physical on defense, try and get a bunch of people in double digits.
Yeah. I'm happy you guys are together because we're interviewing you guys together because Baker, I was thinking about this and a question I was going to ask you. You thrive off of people doubting you, but I feel like no one doubts you anymore. Like you got the new contract. You had a Pro Bowl year. You were awesome this year. You're tough as shit, just running over people, making awesome plays. No one is like Baker Mayfield isn't a really good quarterback. Everyone knows you're a really good quarterback. So
there's
are you? Oh, okay. So
always a couple.
Yeah.
There's always a couple.
How do you stay motivated? Do you go and search and be like, I got to find who's hating so I can get a little chip on my shoulder?
No, I don't look for it anymore.
Okay.
I had enough 49ers fans yesterday talking shit to me, so
We
I'm
are
good.
out west, huh? Yeah, that's tough for you.
We're in Niner country at this point, so I'm good.
But do you feel maybe it's that they just keep switching offensive coordinators for you?
They keep getting head coaching jobs, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I smell or they just keep leaving me.
That's
I
a
don't know what it
compliment
is.
to you. That's, you're helping the promotion.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Was there a small part of you though? And we interviewed Liam Cohen at the combine. A great dude. Was there a small part of you though that when he did the Duval, you're like, all right, now
I crushed him.
Yeah, get him.
Crushed him. Crushed him. What are you doing? Stop trying to be the cool guy. Just do your job. Be a head coach. Be the figure.
The culture, bro. You gotta set the culture.
I don't know if they want that culture.
Yeah, that probably felt good in the moment where you're like, yeah, you left me, but now you have to deal with like the head coach spotlight.
Yeah. He's a great coordinator. I'm interested to see how it goes.
Yeah.
We still talk all the time.
Yeah.
But he's a great coach. So we'll see how it goes as the head coach.
Yeah.
Dealing with me as a head coach is just, regardless of sport, seems like the job isn't worth it.
Yeah.
I have to talk to the media every single day. No, thank you.
Yeah. No.
Every word that you say, there's a magnifying glass on it. People find something wrong, no matter what you put out there. It takes a guy that probably does not give a fuck to be a head coach and be successful at it without reading into it. The last season, though, very impressive season. Unfortunate final game for you guys. Sorry about Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. It was awesome for me. Did you when there we go? There's some doubt.
Yeah.
There's some doubt for you.
Fuel my fire.
Yeah. When the Commanders got the ball back at the end of the game, we were like, "Fuck, they're not giving us this back."
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you could kind of feel the momentum out of it. We just offensively didn't play good enough, and it was one of those days. Like we were averaging, I think, damn near 30 points a game, and we didn't even come close to that. Just too many mistakes. So. But we got a lot of the boys back, all 11 starters and then some on offense. And so made some additions. I'm excited, though.
Yeah.
Do you look at last season, I know it sucks the way that it ended, but do you look at it like that was a successful year?
I mean, no. I mean, the goal is always Super Bowl or nothing. You check off the boxes on your way to try and get to the Super Bowl, division, playoffs. But then after that, if you don't do anything in the playoffs, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. So combo question. Because you guys both kind of play the game the same way, scrappy, undersized.
What, white guys?
White guys.
White.
Are there ever
Hardworking.
moments like
Lunch
Baker,
pail.
when you're-
Ham and
lunch
eggs,
pail,
hard hat to
walk
walk.
in, walk out, first guy in.
Blue
last guy
collar.
Jim Rat.
Do you remember guys that you want to date your daughter? Yeah.
Are there ever times though, like Baker, when you run someone, when you're like, I'm going to just run someone over, or Alex, I think there was the moment in the NBA Finals when you were literally trying to swim on the floor to get a loose ball. Do you ever have a moment where you're like, maybe that was a little too try hard? Like maybe I should just dial it back a little.
I think y'all asked me this before the finals. Remember we had a conversation. You're like, "Do you know you're try hard?" I was like, "Yeah, I know I do for sure."
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, look at me. I'm not built to be in the NFL.
Yeah, we can't be.
I'm
cool.
supposed to try hard.
Yeah, we can't be cool, dude. If you're cool, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Cool for me is a losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep trying extra hard.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone ever
Harder.
say anything after like being like, hey, that was a little much?
Hey, chill out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe on chill week, but
Yeah, you know what's funny about that? They did that when I was a young player in the league. Like whenever I was like on two-way and like just getting into the league, because like I have like 8 minutes to prove myself, and it's like some 10-year vet who's like, it's the third quarter, they're up 20, and they're like, "All right, guy, what are we doing?" I'm like, "Hey, I don't have any money right now. I'm not in the league. Like this is what I'm gonna do."
Yeah.
When TJ McConnell was out there and you're watching him play,
Ultimate try hard, TJ.
you're like, dude, did that make you think about yourself? Like, wow, is this what I look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me and TJ, I think I told y'all the origin. We were on the same summer league team in Philly. So we had like a nice kind of similar path coming in, and we text each other every year when like you do something, like you go into a game, not supposed to play well, and then you just kill all off of effort. And you'd text and be like, "Dude, that was sick."
can you imagine how fundamentally sound that summer league team was?
Yeah.
No, honestly,
Slap
not
the
yet.
floor.
Great handshake line after the game. Yeah, eye contact.
But TJ McConnell, like in the finals, they're
Imagine a summer league team slapping the floor.
Yes,
That would
I
be
need
so
it.
cringe.
But
That'd
the
be
way
so
he plays,
cringe.
it does fuck guys up because he gives like, I know you can't give 110% technically, but he does. Like he would just, like if he's just jumping every, inbound pass 90 feet from the basket, it messes you up.
Yeah, you got to make up for like we said, the white guy, lack of athleticism.
But like you guys do that, and Baker, you do that too, where it's like most quarterbacks will slide, and it's like, no, I'm gonna fucking run this guy. I'm gonna run through his face. Do you have to run through someone's face to like kind of wake up in a game? Do you have to get hit first?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. It's got to feel good.
It feels real nice. And I mean real nice, Clark, real nice.
Yeah.
The next day.
Yeah, till the next day.
Yeah.
You'll deal with that on a Monday, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I told you this last time we interviewed you, but I think it was your first game, maybe second, in Tampa Bay, maybe against the Vikings.
Yeah.
You ran through some guy's face, and then your entire sideline like jumped up. And from that moment, I was like, I think these guys are in love with Baker Mayfield.
And I was bricked up.
Yeah. Do you ever get just like a little rush of blood? Like you hit somebody, you're like, whoa.
A little rush of blood below the belt line. Never hurt anybody.
Yeah, it moves a little up tuck. Yeah. So in the finals this year, game 1, you go out. Could you tell that the logo wasn't on the court?
No, I didn't even remember that was a thing. I'm not going to lie.
Bothered us.
Because being on the court, you don't like, it's a TV when you look at it. It's different than being out there. They do need to bring that back, though.
They do.
It's so good. The big one in the middle of the court.
Yeah, and congratulations, by the way. I think Game 7, like a good amount of people watched. So you guys,
Hell yeah.
Because I know you guys care a lot about the ratings.
Yeah, that's how we get paid. So
Yeah.
it's important.
Baker, you got to be like, when you see ratings
important.
wars, you got to laugh at it because they always do the like top 100 watched sporting events, and it's like 99 are football, and then 1 is like the Olympics, and it's just like football's king.
It is.
Around the world.
I mean, they just keep expanding.
I know.
Took Christmas.
I mean, it's
They took Christmas. No, Christmas is Roger Goodell's now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that. Christmas is it.
We're the Grinch.
Yeah.
We'll just wait till All-Star break.
Yeah. Christmas is theirs now.
How sweet was the championship parade?
Oh, bro, it was so sick. It was so sick. I drank way too much, naturally. I think I was asleep by 3
p.m.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh, that's
fantastic.
yeah. My fiance, she's in the back. She was taking care of me. It was short lived.
Yeah.
I slept from like 3 to 11, woke up for like 30 minutes, and slept from like 11 to 8.
Yeah, actually, one of my questions was, how are you live right now? Because you won an NBA title,
Yeah,
bachelor party this past weekend, and now Tahoe.
got in the Sunday sauna Monday night.
Yeah.
And then flew here Tuesday evening.
How are you alive?
A lot of water. A lot of water.
Shout out Body Armor.
Yeah, shout out Body Armor. A lot of water.
A lot of water.
That parade had to be nuts, though.
Yeah,
those fans.
The parade's sick, dude. The parade was so sick.
Yeah.
What time do you wake up on the morning of the parade day? When do you crack the first drink?
I think I took my first shot of tequila at 8. We had to be at the facility at 8:15 to get on buses.
Yeah.
I took one of my buddies who stayed back. He's like, "Oh, that's what we're on." I said, "That's what we're on."
Yeah.
That's got to be cool seeing fans out there just as drunk as you are. So
I don't even know if they were, to be honest. I remember everything that happened, but like the details of what the people were feeling. It was all player one, main character. That was all I had.
Yeah.
Baker, I've seen a lot of Baker Mayfield jerseys out here in Tahoe on the course, waiting to see you play. A lot of like throwback ones too, a lot of Oklahoma Baker Mayfield jerseys. When you see somebody that's wearing like an old jersey, like a college Mayfield jersey, are you like, hell yeah, that's a real fan? Like, I appreciate the effort.
Sometimes, yes. You can tell based on the interaction. Sometimes it's somebody trying to be cool, grab a retro jersey.
Yeah.
It's the tryhards, you know?
Yeah.
But I can relate to them
Yeah.
at the same time.
You see yourself in them.
Yeah.
I think as a fan, when you're figuring out which jersey to put on, you're like, well, I might see him. I'm going to wear like an obscure one from way back in the day, so we
Stand out. Yeah.
He knows I'm a real fan.
Yeah.
Try to catch the eye.
I do love it, though. It's fun.
What if I told you guys you have one thing that is like very much in common? What would you think I was about to say? What's that?
White.
No.
Oh.
One thing you have very much in common.
We both played Texas high school football.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true. I was gonna say Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that earlier when he was talking about the team. Like
Yeah.
Mike.
So let's just talk about how awesome Mike Evans is.
Unbelievable.
Did you feel a little bad about getting the 1,000 yards with the Saints and that whole situation?
I hate the Saints. Absolutely not. No. But we were making the playoffs. Situation where you take a knee, go to the playoffs, but we decided to throw it on 1st and 10
Yeah.
just to get Mike the 1,000 yards. And like that reaction in the stadium.
Yeah.
Real try hard.
Try hard.
But he is the best. We always like, we'll have moments in the NFL season where we're like, hey, we're just going to randomly on a Monday just be like, hey, everyone needs to just respect Mike Evans more because he's so good and he's been so good for so long.
And he's not flashy, so like he goes under the radar a lot. But I think now the tide's starting to turn for him. Like people are realizing his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah.
First time I met Mike Evans, I played against him in AAU at Texas A&M in the rec center, and he was dunking on everybody. That was the origin of Mike Evans, and then we both ended up at A&M, and I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense now.
He still wears like the old Nike Elite socks, like his old basketball
That makes so much
swag,
sense.
long gym shorts, like down. I mean, it's Mike.
Galveston ball, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Ball so hard.
Players respect him. The opposing teams respect him so much. The Saints were like, yeah, you can go ahead and have this record on this catch. That was very cool of them.
I'm sure that was their mindset.
Yeah.
Nice people.
Since we have you guys here, with the NBA NFL debate always happens, do you guys think you could play each other's sport?
I suck at basketball, so no.
Okay.
There's a select few from each that I think could cross over.
Give me a couple names.
Like from mine that could go.
Yeah, and then you give me a couple NFL guys.
LeBron could have. Anthony Edwards could. I'm trying to think of like
Draymond.
Lou Dort could.
Lou Dort,
Yeah.
fat ass.
Draymond could probably play O-line.
Yeah.
You just have to put on weight.
Yeah.
Great screen setter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart. Athletes. I think one of the Thompson.
Oh,
kids
they're
from
freaks.
yeah. That kind of athlete, you find a spot on the team.
Yeah.
You find a spot on the team. for
Yeah.
them.
What about you, Baker? Have you played with guys who you've like seen hoop and you're like, holy shit?
I mean, Mike's one of them.
Yeah.
There's a couple receivers.
Saquon.
Right?
There's a couple receivers that are supposed to be really good. I can imagine, like, I don't know if AJ Brown has a shot or not,
Yeah.
but that's a big man.
Yeah.
I know there's some like O linemen that were really athletic and like they struggle to keep the weight on.
Mm-hmm.
Like between the D lineman and Miles Garrett's one of them.
Jokic. Bills.
Yeah.
Miles Garrett. I mean, I've seen him.
I've played basketball with him.
Yeah. But this is actually
minutes. You could get minutes.
This is a perfect answer because this has always been the answer where they have the debate and it's like there's probably like 5 guys from each side.
I don't know if they would have enough like finesse to be able to play basketball.
Yeah, that's the thing with like for football players to come to basketball, you have to play both ways. And like for the guys that are like, I could play in the NBA, there's the guys that are like dunking, shooting threes. It's like, well, you got to guard and you got to be able to remember like what the hell is going on and doing this. It's like, it gets a little tricky. And then you talk about the basketball guys going to football. It's like, you're going to get hit in your mouth a lot.
Yeah.
Like you think that's like, oh yeah, I could handle that until it happens. And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that so much.
Yeah, that's true.
There's an element of toughness that I think some guys could pick, like DK Metcalf. I think he could probably also make the switch to NBA.
So I'm saying like there's certain athletes that could just find minutes in the NBA because like there's guys in the league that can't shoot or like can't do stuff, but they can rebound the hell out of the ball and they like dunk and put it like you can play 12 minutes in the NBA if you're a good enough athlete.
Yeah. Right.
Who's a better golfer between you two?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good question. How good are you at golf?
Probably.
Alex?
Yeah. I'm like an 11 handicap.
I'm a little better than 11.
Yeah.
Oh.
This guy's probably what? Like
How much?
6, 5?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Less
probably
than that?
No. That's probably it. One summer I got down to like a 2.7, but that was like
Damn.
just a crazy month. We're not there right now. I haven't played golf this summer.
I'm still pissed that the Bulls traded you and also got no picks because you don't get picks for anything. But we have a golf simulator in our office, and Alex,
I know,
there's
I
a
was
couple
about to
times where
card, dude.
we were literally working, and he would just be hitting shots.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like it's right there. Yeah, and we could have taken all the credit when you one day win this tournament.
We could have started like a little sponsorship or something. Or like a YouTube vlog, or like building up to it.
Give us a cut.
Maybe post career.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a cut?
Yeah. Well, just give us a little.
Like
Just let the
10%?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be 10. Baker, maybe you give us a cut for your new contract when you sign another one.
You think so?
You think
Just a little
you think
cut.
they helped you get there?
Well, allegedly they have. So, I mean, I gotta believe them. I don't know if they've ever lied to me. So,
Yeah, maybe whoever runs the main account at Barstool Sports should get a cut because of the doubting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys ever see headlines, but when the main account puts it out, a lot of times me and Big Cat get shit for that.
Yeah.
Because it's like they
fuck
think,
you guys.
Yeah.
we'll take it. That's our job to be a shield.
Yeah, get a text and be like, what is this? I'm like, dude, I don't know. They're just trying to get numbers.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Engagement, dude.
Yeah.
That's our
I
job.
didn't say it. I retweeted it. But whatever.
I liked it. I laughed at it. I dared the guy to tweet it out.
You put the line in your header. It's like all retweets are not.
Yeah, endorsements. Yeah.
Mine are. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Mine are 100%
Yes.
endorsed.
Baker, it's just whenever, if you lose a game, they just play you dancing from the Oklahoma video.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Go.
By the way, is there anything as you went to a school that went from Big 12 to SEC? Baker,
Yeah.
you just went Big 12 to SEC. Do you want to give him any tips? Because it's not going great for Oklahoma football right now.
It's not great for the fellas.
Yeah, I don't know how to, because we went in, we had Johnny right away. So like that was like, that was kind of a nice crutch to fall on. We haven't been not to that level since. So, You better recruit. You better get some good guys into the team.
The difference, like from what I can see, is O-line, D-line. The D-line, the SEC is just a bunch of naps, like man-childs.
Yeah.
And then O-line, Oklahoma hadn't had
they're all fast.
as good of an O-line as we used to have.
Yeah. You do have a dude this year, though. John Mateer. He's awesome.
He's one of the boys.
I tried to get him to go to Wisconsin. Like, I had phone conversations, and it was just...
NIL ran out.
So I was going up against you.
So I out-recruited you?
Did you bring in J.J. Watt? I brought in J.J. Watt.
I didn't do that.
Okay,
but
didn't help.
Didn't he walk on?
Oh, J.J.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you've been playing NCAA football in real life.
It's tough to be. It was tough to be like, what's happened at Oklahoma in like the past 15 years? They have all these Heismans, and also his OC went from Washington State. So I'm rooting for him no matter what. I told him that after. I was like, dude, I'm not going to be like a loser here and be like, oh, fuck you didn't pick my school. I want him to. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's sick.
He's got some shit in his neck too.
Yeah, he's kind of like a little.
I like him.
A little mini Baker.
I like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also appreciate the fact that you said that you hate the Saints earlier. I like it when athletes admit that they hate other teams, like rivalry. Do you have like a list of teams that you absolutely hate?
Texas.
Yeah. I mean,
You guys both hate Texas. I should have said that.
That was a great one.
Yeah,
That shit.
there we
Yep.
go. Yeah.
Texas, horns down.
Losers.
Bunch of losers.
That felt real.
Yeah, you really hate that.
That's from childhood. That's not adult hate. That's
Texas
childhood
fans and
hate.
Cowboys fans are very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
A lot of them are the same fans.
delusional.
They're the same people.
Yeah.
They really are.
Ugh. Hey, what about Coach Doug's? We're gonna get another.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll be back.
Yeah, I can't
We'll
wait.
be back.
I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Playing some college ball for sure.
We're gonna start an online dynasty league. I got time.
I should. Oh, maybe we should link up. We should do that. You
time.
probably kick my ass, but I'm bad at the. I mean,
Well, you
40
playing,
now.
you
I
playing,
suck at
you playing
video.
Heisman, right?
Yeah, I play.
Yeah,
at
it's
high-
hard. It's not easy.
But
I
he's also
do-
got a staff.
And I also spam plays.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Baker, do you ever spam plays in real life?
I don't know what you mean.
Like you just find one play that works,
it
you just
again.
keep
Oh,
doing
over
it
and
over and
over
over, and then the AI doesn't pick up on it.
Calling
And then
professional
everyone in the
football
chat
players
says you're
AI
a
is
loser,
insane.
cheap play, fuck you, big cat, you piece of shit. Does that ever happen to you?
In like a 2-minute drill, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I didn't realize I was going up against AI, but yeah.
Yeah.
We spam in the NBA.
Oh yeah.
If it works, I'll yell at the bench, run it again out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a play that you've spammed and you're like, they can't stop it.
Like we run one play where it's just like a flat ball screen where you put the worst defender in it and Shea has the ball. And it's like if we haven't got a good shot in a while, it's like, all right, let's give the MVP the ball. and
Yeah.
get this like slip screen out of the way, and you put the bad defender in. If they fuck it up, I'm just like, hey, let's run it again.
Yeah.
Run it again. And eventually they'll change it. Now we can get back to our real offense.
Yeah. That's gotta suck to be hunted in the NBA. Like some
Dude,
of those guys, they just get
you-
picked
you-
on.
I was that guy when we first started, and then I like transitioned into the guy that got taken out of the action.
Right.
And so now it's like you better have some nuts if you're going to be called into it. Like you better just stand up and put your chest. You got to run through someone's face.
Yeah.
Equivalent of that in the NBA.
Yeah.
If they call you into the ball screen, you better foul the shit out of them. You better do something good, because if not, you're going to get put right back into
So
it.
your defense stays up because you're like, I'm not going back to being the guy that got hung.
For sure.
We're
Yeah,
not going
for
back
sure.
there. That's a bad.
Nobody likes being embarrassed in front of 18,000 people.
No.
You can't be the weakest link.
No.
No.
Good for
And everybody in the arena knows, well, majority of them know, oh, that guy's not good. That's why they're putting him into let LeBron, let Shea, let whoever it is go at that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody
Big-
likes that feeling.
Baker, how awesome is Bucky Irving?
He's the man.
His name is also very fun to say.
It is.
Like to yell,
Great name.
Come on,
Great football
Bucky.
name.
Yeah.
Come on, Bucky.
Chicago guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking a beast.
He is. I mean, he's full of energy all the time. He's all ball though.
Mhm.
Doesn't do anything else. He's 22.
Yeah.
It's wild.
When'd you know he was a dog? Like this is a guy that we can lean on.
I mean, talking to him, you could tell his like mindset he was. But then, like in practice, when we're not going full to the ground until a game, like you couldn't tell like how many
going
people he was
hard
going
as
to really make miss. Like some people would get in front of him, but like in a game, they're not touching him. So I mean, it was hard to tell until our first game.
Yeah.
I wonder what that feels like as a running back, to where it's just like me and you distance away. It's like, oh, you're not going to touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's probably
Or
an
break
amazing
your ankle.
feeling. That's
gotta
probably
feel
a
great.
sick feeling.
I mean, it's got to be similar in the NBA where you're like get one-on-one.
I don't know that feeling.
Yeah. You don't know that.
No, I don't know that
But
feeling.
some guys.
Some guys where they're like, oh, I'm about to cross this.
Yeah.
Have you ever called like ISO? Like everybody back up. I got this guy.
Yeah.
One very, very limited.
Yeah.
Very few times.
Did it work out?
Once or twice. usually it happens like when the best players don't play. And so it's like, I know I'm going to get a bunch of shots this game. So all of a sudden your confidence and your imagination gets a little.
And then you tell them to run it again.
Yeah. And then I ISO like, hey,
it's me.
That's the best part. If I'm the guy if I'm playing point guard that game, like we played against the Suns late in the year. I had a great game. I had like 20-some points, bunch of assists. And we had a couple plays where I was like, I vividly remember I was like, come screen for me. I'm about to go do something. And then I scored. I was like, that's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
What's it like to like be on a heat check, you know? Like I can't shoot a basketball, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a fun feeling where you just like every time you let it go, you feel like it's gonna go in.
You got to have that feeling though when you're
when you're ripping it and you know it's like you know exactly where the ball is gonna go on time. That's probably the same.
Yeah.
It's more like for me, it's more like visually like seeing the field extremely quick and clear.
Anticipating.
And then at that point, the arm takes over, but like it's more the mental aspect of it for me.
Are there weeks where the prep, like when you get on the field on Sunday, you're like, oh shit, I'm like really ready to go because I know exactly what they're doing and I have all the answers.
Yeah.
That's got to feel incredible.
That one feels incredible.
Yeah.
There's been a few times, like every time we played Cincinnati when I was in Cleveland, I felt like, all right, I'm about to have 300 yards at least.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
The Bengals a lot.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
All right. I know you guys got to run in a second. I'm going to do one last question. Roback question. RHOBACK.com. Promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com. Promo code TAKE. And I'm giving my last question to Zach, who's a massive.
I was wondering if we were going to get an appearance.
He's a massive Bucks fan. Not a big intercourse guy.
Yeah. Saw that.
He's.
Didn't see that, but saw the clip.
Saw the clip where he said he wasn't.
Let's be, yeah.
We speed ran his interaction with you, Baker, earlier, and he ended up inviting himself on your boat.
Okay.
He also
That's sick.
didn't go great. Yeah.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yeah.
Karate in the garage?
Yeah.
You karate guy?
I could be.
You got room for activities in there?
That's so much room.
We can run that.
Okay. All right. So Zach, the floor is yours.
Baker, how are we doing today, my man?
Fantastic.
Great to see you. I just want to say I appreciate everything you do for the city of Tampa. It's so awesome seeing you out there on the field. Just quick questions. Are there any, outside of football, any passion projects or hobbies you would look forward to spending more time on later in life?
Ooh.
Deep question.
Honestly, it's the golf game.
The golf game?
Yeah, I would love to see how low I can get my handicap, but right now, not exactly the time for it.
Fair enough. I love that answer. Golf, great sport, super frustrating. And then if you're cool with one more, is there like a comfort meal after game or pre-game that you dive into that's like your 1-1 of like, you know, this is just going to hit just right?
Ooh, post game?
If you just said no more questions.
I'm
out. Get time for one more? No.
The pre-game, no. It always depends on the time of the game. After the game, a lot of carbs.
Carb
A lot
load?
of carbs, yeah.
Love that.
Because it's just like I'll have breakfast. So say we're playing at 1 o'clock. I'll have breakfast. Pretty standard. And then I won't eat until 6 p.m. So it's
mac and cheese.
Yeah. Mac and cheese, chicken tenders, wings, whatever it is.
Yeah. Zach, or do you have a follow-up question?
I mean, you were talking in fast forward right there.
Oh, my bad. I can still.
You're good. No.
But,
You're good. I can hear it.
Is there a
concentrated?
So Heisman Trophy, we keep that in man cave, mantle at the house, different spot. Bachelor pad, where we're keeping that.
Bachelor pad, he's married with a kid.
Second apartment.
Man cave. Yeah, man cave.
Man cave?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You got a secret apartment that people don't know about?
Where's your bachelor pad? When are we going to kick it?
Hit him. So Zach is a recent hire at Barstool. He's electric.
So why are you a Tampa fan?
So I'm from Lakeland, Florida, which is Central Florida, and the Bucks have just my whole life been a Bucks fan.
Yeah. So he moved to Chicago. This is actually the first time he's been west of the Mississippi. So Zach is experiencing the new.
Wow.
Yeah. But when he moved to Chicago, his apartment was right across from a McDonald's, and he gained 18 pounds in the first 3 weeks. Tell him what you ate for dinner every night. This is what you should do after the game, both of you guys.
I was with you, Baker. I'm carb loading, just like you. Comfort, carbs. It wasn't too bad. Just
a lot of protein too.
Right, double cheeseburger, you get 2 patties, a lot of protein. I appreciate that, Alex.
Yep.
Just 2 double cheeseburgers, no pickle, little onion, 2 large fries, and like 10 to 20 nuggets. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
It just continued to go.
He always has the nuggets last. Yeah.
He's not done.
That's the McDonald's order. Just carb load. We're on the same.
Yeah.
We're both 2 carb loading guys.
And
And dessert?
You into ice cream?
Yeah.
You have a top flavor?
Like cookies and cream, probably.
Great pool. S tier.
Bluebell,
This
yeah.
guy knows cream.
Yeah. Bluebell.
I like Ben and Jerry's. Makes sense. Maybe rip a pint or two of that.
Maybe
just
2 pints.
Did you get an apple pie?
I'm not. No, not apple pie at McDonald's.
Do they take open like walk-ons for the Nathan's hot dog eating competition?
Well, no, we actually did that earlier this week.
Yeah.
Not a great hot dog eater.
He's not exactly.
okay.
He likes to enjoy his meal.
That's a sport thing. I'm more of like a pleasure guy.
Got you. Yeah. There's no time frame on you.
No.
Yeah, I got you. Well, okay. One question. What's your favorite west of Mississippi? So, what's your favorite aspect of Lake Tahoe being here for a couple of days?
The mountains look unreal. Like it doesn't feel like we're. It's like a foreign world that we're in. Like we're just dropped
in like elevation like this or any kind of.
Not at all. And like there hasn't been a cloud in the sky whatsoever. We're just on a different map. This isn't the Earth. This is something I've never seen before.
This place is not like most out here. It's a little paradise. It's cooped up.
It's wild. What about yourself? Do you have anything in Tahoe that you enjoy?
Golf. Free golf.
Golf as well?
Yeah, free golf.
I like that.
Free golf. Golf's nice.
All right. Good job, Zach.
Great job, Zach.
Yeah.
Great job.
All right, Baker, Alex, thank you, boys. We appreciate you coming on. This is a lot of fun, and good luck this week.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. The boys were brought to you by Mountain Dew. It's summertime. The mountains are calling. It is baseball season. You're going to be heading out to the boat. You're going to be going to the river. Might even be going fishing. And also watch the Barstool Bass Tournament online today. Sponsored by Mountain Dew. We're drinking some Mountain Dews on the boat, going fishing out in the sun, staying nice and chill out there. It is the best time of year to have Mountain Dew. It's hot outside. Grab a Dew. If you're on the golf course, slam a few Dews. If you're just hanging with your friends during warm weather, it's Dew time. Nothing goes better with summertime and hanging with your friends than the refreshing citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. Grab a Dew in the new packaging. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Rob Manfred is going to be brought to you by our great friends over at Proper 12. Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. It's PFT here making my Irish entrance with Proper number 12 Irish Whiskey. How do you make an Irish entrance, you might ask? Well, it starts with a shot of Proper number 12 Irish Whiskey because real friends don't let friends Irish exit a party without a story to tell. Original Proper number 12 is rich, it's smooth, it's a blend of golden grain and single malt, aged 4 years in bourbon barrels. Mixed up with some ginger ale for a classic and refreshing Proper ginger. Or if you're in the mood for something smooth but a little sweeter, try Proper Irish Apple, a delicious blend of Proper's award-winning Irish whiskey with crisp, fresh notes of apple. So get out there, make your Irish entrance. Anything else just wouldn't be proper. Make your Irish entrance with Proper number 12 Irish Whiskey. And now here is Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, very, very special guest. It is Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred. Thank you so much, Mr. Commissioner. What would you prefer to be called? Mr. Commissioner, Rob, Bob, Bobo?
Rob would be just fine.
Okay. Well, appreciate you coming on. We have we're trying to collect all the commissioners. Anytime a commissioner is offered to us, we're like, we have to do it because obviously we're big sports guys and it's very important. Let's start with, though, congratulations for an incredible All-Star game. I would say MLB is the last sport that has an All-Star game that matters, and the swing-off was great. Are you using the swing-off maybe in the future in maybe some regular season stuff, and how would you assess the whole All-Star game?
Well, let me start with the All-Star game. The entire 4 days was fantastic for us. It really was. We had a great home run derby, really exciting, great attendance at Play Ball Park, which, gives people that don't get into the stadium an opportunity to participate in the weekend. And, the game, although they got out 6-0, turned out to be a great game. And I loved the swing off. I thought it was really exciting. It was crazy in the ballpark. Really, really exciting. Having said that, I don't think people need to worry about home run derbies at the end of regular season games, at least not for right now. I mean, it's not something we're talking about. We went to it. The All-Star game is, different, obviously, than a regular season game. It gives us the ability to let the managers use all the players during the 9 innings. You hate to have guys come all the way to the All-Star game and then not play. Frankly, for the fans, it's a really exciting way to end the game.
Yeah, it was. And the swing off was incredible. But when I was watching the swing off, I couldn't help but think, what if the home run derby was built like the swing off, where we go back to the format where you get a set amount of swings as opposed to the timing? Have you given any thought to changing the format of the home run derby?
Yeah, we will regroup with ESPN and talk about the format of the home run derby. It's one of those things that, because it's an exhibition, it's easier to change the rules. There's a variety of considerations there. It's so fast now. We wanted to make it faster, but it's so fast now. There's some complaints that people can't even see the home run, because the next one's coming so quickly.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think people appreciate how exhausting it is for the players to take that many swings that fast. So it's something we will talk about.
I did think that the home run derby was a lot of fun to watch. I think maybe the biggest reason, there were rumors going into the home run derby that maybe older guys like Christian Yelich were going to play. And America does not want to see that. So that was a great decision by getting the young guys. And we don't need Christian Yelich in the home run derby.
I think we should just make it a rule, like 30 under 30 years old, home run derby only, because we want to really. It's young stars, it's a showcase.
I can't tell you the exact number now. I had it in my head and I've kind of lost it. But, a lot of the guys, young guys that were in that, they're so motivated. It's $1 million prize. It's significant. When you're making many millions in a year, it's not quite so important. But I do think you get from the young guys, they get excited to do it. It's an opportunity for them to get real exposure. The prize is worth it, significant to them. So I take your point about the young guys. And look, in general, our game is so young right now. The guys are coming into the big leagues. They're making an impact really a lot faster than it used to happen.
Yeah. I don't know if you could fix this. I've heard you talk about it where you guys had a strategy with your media where you had a place where everyone went to go watch MLB, and then you realized, hey, we got to go where the people are, and we're going to let the clips be out there more. Is there any way we can work on games getting blacked out in certain areas? Because I know there's a lot of fans that struggle with that, and it's like, I just want to watch the game. I feel like I pay, to be able to watch every game. I want to be able to watch the Cubs when I'm not in Chicago, but I also want to be able to watch it on my phone when I'm in Chicago. So is there a fix for that?
Yeah, look, remember, there's fans talk about blackouts. Number one are at the top of my list in terms of things we need to deal with. And there's really conceptually three kinds of blackouts, right? There's club has an exclusive territory. They have an exclusive deal with usually a regional sports network. And for some reason, in an outlying territory, that regional sports network isn't on every cable provider, okay? That one's a tough one for us, right? Because there's a contract in place, there's exclusivity, hard to deal with. The second kind that people talk about is that a lot of RSNs don't have full distribution, even in the core market anymore. And again, that's something we can work on. We're working hard on it to make sure we've taken over 5 clubs. And for those clubs, tried to make sure that as many cable providers as possible have distribution. And then, of course, the last one is national exclusivity. And we have a lot of national partners right now, right? We obviously the big one, Fox and TNT, TBS, but in addition, Apple and that has some exclusivity. And we are going to make an effort when we redo our national deals to be a little more streamlined, fewer places that have games so that fans can find them more easily.
I appreciate that because it really is as simple as like everyone just wants to be able to watch without jumping through a ton of hoops. The game is the most important part.
Frictionless. And look, the ideal, and I got to be completely clear about this. We don't get there till 2028 because that's when our national deals are up. Mm-hmm. But ideally, where you would like to be is if you have a digital home for baseball, you can go there and buy what you want to buy, in market, out of market, however many games you want to buy. And if it's not there, it's on one or two maybe national outlets that most people have, right? That's where you'd like to get ideally.
I think, that would be a great place to end up at. Right now, we're after the All-Star game. We saw the use of the robot umps. I know that you grade out the umpires. Major League Baseball gives grades to the umpires depending on their performance. How would you grade the robot that called balls and strikes during the All-Star game?
Yeah, I'm big on ABS. I mean, I call it the automated strike zone system because we're still going to have a human umpire behind the plate doing his thing. But look, the technology is awesome. Calling our umpires do a great job, but look, calling balls and strikes is tough for any human being. And I do think that the challenge system is kind of consistent with the idea of instant replay. Give us a chance to use technology to get it right in high leverage situations.
I do think that in 15, 20 years, we're going to be looking back and saying, I can't believe that we had human beings with their eyeballs trying to determine like a span of inches on guys throwing 100 miles per hour.
It is a hard job. I mean, it is a really hard job.
Will you at least give us, if you go all the way to robots, will you have the ability for the robots to eject managers and pitchers?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, one of our principal considerations really, I know you're being funny, but the fact is we really do want to maintain the role of the home plate umpire as the guy that manages the game. You saw it. He's got an earpiece in his ear. It doesn't look very different than the regular game. And we think that's important.
Yeah.
I know that there's a CBA coming up. You guys are in discussions, the owners and the union, talking about what the next iteration of baseball from the financial aspect is going to look like. A lot of people have talked about the salary cap floor in exchange for the salary cap. Is that something that you feel is going to happen in the next CBA?
Look, I spent most of my career in collective bargaining, and one thing I've learned is making predictions in advance is usually not accurate in terms of how it turns out, and really not helpful to the process. I will tell you this. We have a ton of fans that feel in a lot of markets who feel like, their team that they're passionate about doesn't have a fair opportunity to compete. And at the end of the day, we sell competition and we need to be listening to those fans.
Yeah. So another thing that bothers us from our point of view, and when we do the show, we try to stick up for fans. Is there anything that you can do when you have ownership, and I'm not going to name specific ones, but they're not specifically trying to put out a winner year in and year out? Like it's clear that they're not trying to compete for championships. I think it's such a disservice to a city and a fan base when that is happening. And I don't know what the fix is. And it might be just an impossible question, but it feels like there's got to be something there, or maybe get them out and get someone in there who wants to spend the money to try to put out a winner.
Yeah. Let me say it this way. I think it is usually a mistake to focus on the owner. When it appears that the owner isn't trying, okay? It is usually a product of the system in which you're working, and I do believe that it's incumbent on us and the union, for the sake of our fans, to create a system where the incentives to always appear like you're doing the most possible for your fans to compete is a really important goal for both of us, everybody involved in the game.
Yeah, I think that you do have conflicting interests sometimes, because you've got the reality is that in baseball, you don't have to spend money to make money if you own a team, right? Over the course of the years, the value of your team, it's going to go up. If history has taught us anything, it's a very sound investment that you're making. You don't necessarily have to put the payroll out there to have a winning product to be successful as a businessman from the ownership perspective. So Big Cat and I have actually tossed around a couple ideas of what could happen. Maybe you have 3 years in a row. Maybe let's go
5 years.
5 years in a row. You finish in last place in the division. The owners then have to sit in the cheap seats with the fans for the entire season and get to deal with them face to face.
Well, let me say this. Let me go backwards. It's important to really, particularly when you get into a bargaining year, that people understand what's really going on in the sport. Okay, with respect to franchise values, and this is a fact, and it's a surprising fact. The slowest growth in franchise values of the four major professional sports over the last decade has been baseball. Okay, and that is in large part due to the perception of a lot of fans that you're talking about, where they feel their team doesn't have a fair opportunity to compete. I think that when you see a situation where the fans feel, gee, he's not spending, usually this is the thinking that goes on. I'm making money on my operations year in and year out. Pick a number. I'm making $20 million, right? So the owner goes to his analytics guy and says, look, I can put another $20 million into payroll. And the analytics guy tells him, look, the expectation is with $20 million more in payroll, you're going to win 2 more games and that's it, because you're still going to be $150 million less than the big boys. That's the conundrum that those owners find themselves in. They don't have the capacity to spend, to get close enough to make themselves more competitive. And we need to fix that for the benefit of the fans in those markets.
But some of those owners just don't even try. They'll be like, oh, you could tell me I could get 10 more wins and I won't even, I'm just going to go and put my product out there and make my money. That's where I get frustrated, when it feels like those owners aren't really actually putting the full effort out there.
Yeah, I can't tell you that it doesn't look like that sometimes. I can tell you it is the very rare circumstance where an owner doesn't want to win. I mean, the fact of the matter is people don't buy these for business, just because of the business or to make money. They buy it because they want to compete. They want to deliver to their community a winner. And, we need to get them within a structure where they have a better opportunity to do that in all of our markets.
Maybe a test when you're thinking of becoming an owner, a ball knowers test. How many home runs does Barry Bonds have?
Yeah.
Give them a standardized test. If they don't know the sport, they don't get the team.
Just have them throw. Just have them just say, hey, here, throw me this ball.
Yeah.
I just want to see what it looks like.
Watch the form.
Look, I don't want to defend my guys endlessly. I will tell you this. The level of baseball knowledge among our ownership group is unbelievably high.
Yeah, but can they throw?
Yeah, well, that's a different issue.
Okay, well, there we go. Maybe that's what we got to do.
That's an entire look. I can't throw. So, what do you want me to tell you?
We got some dumb. We love dumb ideas, so we're just gonna throw a couple at you.
Okay.
You could just say no, but some of them might be interesting to you. Have you ever thought about the ceremonial first pitch counting?
No.
What do you think about that?
Well, usually when I think about ceremonial first pitches, I have to say I think I'm like a lot of prudent first pitch throwers. You just don't want to embarrass yourself.
Right. But think about it like 50 Cent or the president or Beyonce. They are pitching to a live batter, and the first pitch counts. What do you think?
I have to tell you, the only one on that list of 3 that you listed, President Trump has assured me on more than one occasion he can throw a hell of a first pitch. The other 2, you're on your own.
Okay.
I mean, George Bush had maybe the most iconic first pitch of all time. That should have counted as a strike.
Yeah.
President Bush was actually a player in college and is a pretty darn good athlete.
Yeah. So we're curious when we actually do have one more dumb idea for you.
I have a couple more.
Okay. The bases. Have you thought about making them even bigger?
Well, that's interesting. I have to tell you that the bigger base idea of all of those rule changes, like I got the clock. I understood why we were doing that from the very beginning. The shift thing, I got that too. We'll get people where they're supposed to be and, you're going to get a little more offense. I really like the bigger base thing. I'm like, what? My guys came to me with that. I'm like, what the hell are you guys thinking about? But in some ways, it's been the most exciting change in terms of making the running game such a significant part of the sport again.
Yeah, I was right there with you, and then somebody just explained to me, PFT, they're bigger, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and you think about it, they're not. I mean, the difference in size is not so much, but man, it has really made a difference in terms of the way the game's played.
Okay, another dumb idea. This might be where you start looking at the guys behind the camera and you're like, why did you set me up with this interview? Just hear me out, though. No bad ideas. Can we be in the trust tree? No bad ideas?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I will not be overly critical. How about that?
Okay, perfect. Steroid month.
Oh.
Just 1
Well,
month
you
where
really,
we're
you
like,
really are pushing the envelope.
yeah. Listen, you said it though. You said we're the trust tree.
I understand. Look, let me say this. I understand that people like to see home runs, and because of my professional experience, I understand that steroids work. I'm a hard no. How about that?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough.
All right, that's fair.
What if steroid month was October?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, now we're talking about ratings.
All right, all right, back to real questions. What's going on with the balls? I don't understand. So I don't buy into all the theories of like there's super juice this year, but it does feel like there is a difference year to year. Is that something you guys are actively trying to figure out?
Yeah, so let's be clear about this year. The only complaint that's been made about the ball this year is that it has more drag, which actually makes it harder to hit home runs, which kind of doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense when you look at who's leading in the American League, particularly those two, right? I mean, a lot of home runs being hit. But here's the problem. Our ball is handmade. You go to Costa Rica, they're made in a factory. They are literally hand sewn. Right? It's leather, all natural materials, hand sewn. Year to year, there will be variation with a handmade product. They're just it's like human, the human condition, right? Can't be perfect. And, we test them extensively. We have a range within which they fall every single year. And we've actually gone through a process where we've tightened those ranges and taken more control actually by investing in Rawlings and making sure there's no changes in the process to minimize the differences year to year. Will that issue ever go away? When you work in the game as long as I have, there are certain issues that are never going away. You are always going to hear about the baseball, no matter what we do.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's absolutely true, that the baseballs will always be a story.
I'm curious, whenever we talk to a commissioner, you are the second commissioner on Part of My Take, I always want to know what does a commissioner do on a day-to-day basis? Like how much of your time is spent putting out fires versus meeting with rights holders versus talking to ownership? Like what a normal day at the office for a commissioner.
So I think about my job kind of two silos, right? On the silo that I think of as the governance side, that's regular communication with ownership, franchise transfers, disciplinary matters, collective bargaining. It literally breaks down. That's about half the time. And then the other half of the time is what you would expect from somebody that runs, Central Business is a $6 billion business. It's, media rights, licensing problems, just the everyday running of a business that generates that kind of revenue.
Do you have time to watch all the games? Do you watch baseball every day?
I watch a lot of baseball. I grew up a Yankee fan. I watch a lot of Yankee games still. I try to balance that off by equal time with the Mets because I live in New York. But most nights I'm flipping between Yankee or Met and the extra innings package to follow what's going on in the rest of the league.
We have a coworker who's not going to like the fact that you said that you watch more Yankees than Mets.
Yeah.
He has dubbed you Rob Manfred. Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, that's a clever play on words.
Frank the Tank, listen, you should do a walk with Frank the Tank. We can get that set up. It would be an electric interview.
Are you familiar with Frank the Tank?
Yeah, look, yes, I am. I am. Honestly, I'm getting old. I sat behind, right behind home plate at Citi Field, right in back of two of your colleagues.
Okay.
Who were big Mets fans, and I can't remember who it was.
It might have been Frank and Stu, which is like if you can sit behind them, then you're good. Like you've passed the test.
Can I tell you something? So here's the thing: I'm a beer drinker. I try to do it not necessarily sitting in a ballpark for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, these two guys put together a collection of empty cups that was really. It was impressive.
All right, maybe it wasn't really Frank and Stu.
Yeah, Frank. Maybe if it was like, Frank is on that good clean living right now.
We chatted back and forth, and the whole thing. And I can tell you who I was with. I just can't remember the two guys' names, but they were impressive. I have to.
The biggest complaint that Frank has had is that he says that you don't love baseball. Do you love baseball?
Can I tell you something? When you spend, I started working on baseball first as an outside lawyer for 10 years and then working here. Since 1988, I have done one thing in my professional career, and that's worked in baseball. And, some days are good. Some days are great. Other days are really, really hard. And if you don't love this game, you don't want to do this.
Are you still romantic about baseball?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you, there were a couple of things at the All-Star game that, kind of you do get almost emotional about. I was down on the field before the game, and I was watching Joe Torre, who's worked with me for years and years, back in uniform as a coach, went over and chatted with Joe, and he said a couple of things about what he was thinking that I have to tell you, just really stirring. I mean, it just makes you feel great about the game and how important the game is.
And the Hank Aaron moment, that was another one.
That was great.
Unbelievable.
That was great.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely unbelievable. And for me, I knew Hank and his wife Billy for a long time. He and Commissioner Seeley were very close, and so I'd see him frequently at special events. To me, the most emotional part of that was watching Billy during that. She's a great woman, and it was a great tribute, and just really emotional to see how she reacted to it.
Yeah. I got a real question about, the Frank, we're joking with the man fraud thing, but although he does call you that all the time. But how do you kind of compartmentalize and deal with that where you're getting booed or people are blaming you for everything? Because I think it is one of those things with the commissioners of all four sports leagues where there's, some things you can disagree with, but at the end of the day, their job isn't really to be liked, and they get killed a lot, and that's kind of part of what you sign up for. Can you, does it affect you?
Look, anybody who tells you it doesn't bother them, they're probably not telling you the truth. Nobody likes to get booed. I'll tell you a funny story. So my 7-year-old grandson went to the draft. He sat right in the front row. And there was two funny things about that. When you come out and you see this little kid that you love dearly, he's clapping his hands out. The boos don't matter to you quite as much.
Right.
But, he came in the next morning and I was sitting having a cup of coffee and he said to me, Papa, there was no boos last night. I said, George, you got to be boo deaf if you didn't hear the boos.
That's a good grandson. Who
it
loves
is
his grandfather.
A great grandson. But look, it's part of the job. You understand that, people want to express themselves and you try not to pay too much attention to it. You have to be thick-skinned and accept it for what it is.
Is that something that you guys are going to be talking about in the next CBA in regards to the draft? The idea that it's not always the best player or the player that most teams have at the top of their draft board that will get drafted in the top positions, because of how you get slotted in with how much money you're expected to sign for.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit disjointed from every other draft that we've seen where it's, you take the best player with the top pick.
Yeah, I think that there are aspects of our draft that have gotten away from a really, really simple but important concept. The team that was the worst last year should get the best player in the draft, and there should be nothing that interferes with that correlation, right? So, if hard slots are what it takes to make that happen, that's what we ought to do. The lottery thing, I'm not sure that it really affects behavior of teams in any meaningful way. And, sometimes you get into these situations where the team that was the worst is picking further down in the draft than they ought to be. I'm a believer, every 30 picks, a team should have a pick, and unless they've traded it somehow, and that the worst team should get the first pick.
Yeah. All right. This has been great. Thank you so much, Rob. I got one last question. It's the Roback question, RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase, Q-Zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, Roback.com, promo code TAKE. So awesome having you on. You're always welcome to come back. My last question is, do you think the 50-50 raffles at each stadium are rigged, and how the hell can I win it?
I don't think they're rigged, and I got nothing for you on that one.
Oh, come on. All right, what about this? Can we get some gold cards?
Listen, here's the thing. Oh, gold cards you got to earn.
All right.
Gold cards you got to earn.
Yep. Fair.
All right, listen, guys, it was fun to be with you. I'm glad I had a chance to do it. We'll do it again, I'm sure.
All right. Thanks so much.
Sounds
Thanks
good.
so much.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
bye-bye.
Take care.
All right. See ya. Okay. Good show, boys. We got anything else? Good
Football's
weekend,
back.
everyone?
I'm just so happy.
Football's back. Hank, football's back. Say it back. Football's back. Say it back.
Football.
He doesn't want to say it. Just say it.
It's not.
You don't even like football.
It is.
It's disgusting.
It is sad that we're like, this is the best it gets for you. Like, this is the best Hank we got.
What?
What? It's true.
What does that mean?
Because you're happy with your personal life right now.
Yeah, you
There's
have
no
you have
sports
golf, and it's summer, and then as soon as when we get our happiest, you are like, blah.
That's good though. We can't all be. It's like cycles. You can't all be on the same cycle.
It'd be nice to have everyone be excited about football.
But also,
together.
I was super excited about football for like 6 years. on
Who's
the
your
podcast.
college team going to be this year?
I don't know.
UNC.
UNC.
Yeah. Oh, UNC.
Yeah.
You should do a tour of all of the Big
Dude,
Ten
I need an
schools.
update of every UNC game from you.
Done.
Not that you have to watch them.
Done.
Sorry, Washington, you're out.
Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted.
Oh, is ACC Media Week this week?
Might be.
Does Jordan get her own booth?
She has to.
Yeah.
Has she reached out about the takeys? Anyone?
haven't
So a lot of people
not heard
were
from
reaching out. Appreciate everyone who won an award. Did RG3 ever say anything about it?
I did not see anything from RG3.
Mel Kiper was fired up.
What?
He posted on his story. He said, "Thanks for the award."
No shit.
Yeah.
He has an Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, good for Mel.
Jerry says football's back. Jerry just downloaded all his fantasy apps right now. Breaking news, football's back.
Oh, football's so back then. Football's so back. Okay. Oh, hear that click. Let's talk about something else for a second. Pug, how was your weekend? Pug, how was your weekend? Did you tap in?
I tapped in once.
Where'd you
good.
tap in? What was the number you gave it?
3.
Fuck, 99.
Damn it. What are you doing, dude?
He's the big cat snuck it in.
He stuck in numbers.
I said, what was the number?
91, Pug.
That's
Had
fucked up memes.
He had headphones on too.
Yeah, he did have the headphones on.
I was getting ready to answer the question, and
That's what he
it
does.
was about
He gets you off guard, and then you don't know what to
that
do.
was messed up.
They take your number, and then I take yours.
60.
It's a chain reaction.
91, Pug. I told him I was playing offense for him.
Need more
I'll go
offense.
with 21.
What's your other number, memes? 6?
I got a bunch of them. 6.
77.
6? All right, I'll do 6.
26.
What do you got, Shane?
What happened?
18.
Shane? Oh, PFC took your number?
I said 60.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no one took... Oh, did Max take 21? Oh.
What the fuck, Max? Joel Embiid, dude.
It's a chain reaction. LT, Jet.
We just can't let memes ever win with 3. That's the thing. It's like, if 3 ever comes up, which it never will, it has to be someone else. Memes, if you win with 99, I think we all agree it's bullshit. Oh!
I win?
Looks like 89 to me.
Oh, my God. That's back-to-back times.
Should have picked 89.
Should have picked 89, bro.
Love you guys. Sorry, memes.